Are we live? I don't think we're live. We are live. All right. What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Disconnecting Legends. I am your guest co-host, the Mas Collectoro, joined by my new co-host,
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's Lucha NY today. Lucha NY.
Lucha NY. We are here with the Mask Edition for our very special guest. We will bring him on shortly. But we do have a couple people in the chat. We got Jaeger as always. Thank you very much. We did have some technical difficulties, so we are kind of late, but it's all good. We got all night. So, without further ado, we'll go ahead and bring on our masked guest, the legendary Bones and the Necro Zoo. Boom. What's up, Bones? Did we catch you at a bad time? I don't think. Bones, can you see us?
Oh,
Uh oh.
yeah, today. Oh man, we should have kept him when we had him.
Yep. Bone, you want to message him?
I'm trying. Hit him
You
up.
can't hear? Is it me? I can
I
hear
don't think
you.
I don't think he hears us.
Let's see. Let's see. Technical difficulties, guys. I'm sorry. We haven't done a live stream in over 5 days. All right, Bones, can you hear us? He cannot hear us. No. All right, I muted him, unmuted him. No, bro. He's like, nope. He's just flexing. All right, I'm. You can't hear. All right, I'm gonna kick you and rejoin. All right. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry about that technical difficulties. Just yeah, message him to rejoin. I don't know what it is. We're good on my side. Jaeger says Bones is too cool for this live stream. I know, man. I think it's the mask. He's not liking the mask. We'll take him off in a sec. So we had 10 people. All right, now we got 8 people. All right. Heck yeah. So while Bones is getting his setup situated, as you guys know, he doesn't do a lot of live streams, so it's not as easy it is like for me and NY who do live streams every other day. So NY, how's it been, boy?
Good, good. Life jobless is kind of cool. I'm getting a lot of rest. Getting to
Heck
do
yeah.
some stuff around the house. Staying positive though.
A lot of Pokemon Go, I'm assuming.
Yes, yes, plenty of it.
Yeah, it's like the memes like that unemployed friend on a Tuesday at 2 o'clock at the park and shit, catching Pokemon. Nah, but I feel you. Hopefully your job hunt goes through. Hopefully your job hunt goes as good as your toy hunts go.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yo, Jaeger, what's up, man?
Yeah, Jaeger's here as always. Everybody else, if you're here, drop a comment. Replay gang, you guys are bread and butter as well. I know everybody can't join on a Monday, so I appreciate you guys watching on a Tuesday. But yeah, life's going good for me. I'm trying to rearrange these shows. I got a little Jack Nicholson Batman going on right there. Um, let's see. How was the live? I mean the live stream. How was Thanksgiving and why?
The Thanksgiving was great, man. I made some bomb ass ribs.
Oh heck yeah, yeah. You sent me a picture of those.
Hell
Was
yeah.
that oven smoked?
Nah, oven. Tore it up, son.
Heck yeah. Oh look who it is. Is he coming out of retirement?
Yes, red pills here.
Red Pill Animations. Never fear, Red is here. Jaeger, is that a Rey Mysterio mask? No clue. This is straight from Mexico. It is super tight on my face. I think this is meant for kids. Um, yeah, it does not fit. I'm not going to show you guys because it's not laced up. But no, this is a mask electoro mask. Thanks. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, I think Bones is still having some technical difficulty right here. Let me see if I can kick him once again. But yeah, today's stream just gonna be like kicking it with Bones. A long time coming. We've been wanting him to be on for a long time, so Just gonna be asking them some basic questions and then talking with the chat as always. There we go. Bones, can you hear us? Dang
Oh,
it.
yo, what the hell, dude?
Just low key, yep. I don't know. It's on your end, Bones. Can you hear us? Can you give us thumbs up if you can hear us? I don't think you can. What if we anything? Can you hear me, NY?
I can hear you.
Okay. Dang, we should have just left them on the entire time, huh? Like adding that thing messed it up.
Yeah, yeah.
I got it.
There we go, Bones.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I
All
got
right,
it.
yeah. You just had it muted the entire time. There's like a big red button flashing right there.
Oh man.
All right, so 5 minutes later, here we have Bones right here. Bones, welcome to Disconnecting Legends. How you doing, man? There you go. Flex
All
on them,
right, all
Bones.
right.
Heck yeah. So yeah, thank you for being on, man.
Yeah,
How's it been? How's the semi-retirement been?
yeah, pretty sweet. I mean, I'm on the grind every day, so that's
Heck
kind
yeah.
of why I took a break at first was because of the grind, and it just snowballed into like a long sabbatical.
Yeah.
But still keep my eye on the what's coming out and all the comments and all that. So
Yeah, dude. Yeah, there was a ton of comments. I think everybody was assuming you were dead
yeah, bro.
in the comments. It's like,
The
man.
rumors of my demise have been highly exaggerated.
Yeah, there you go.
It
Yeah, you
it
had to come
takes a
back from
lot to
these.
ki Yeah, it
Yeah,
takes a lot to kill me, bro. It takes a lot to
yeah,
kill me.
yeah. You got a double tap.
Yeah.
Zombieland reference right there. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's good to have you back on YouTube. I was telling NY this last stream, like we definitely felt like your presence was missing on the YouTube game, especially for our close knit community of like DC multiverse dudes. Yeah, we definitely felt this. So really glad you're back, man.
Yeah, yeah. And then the McFarlane whole like the dropping the license and when will it happen and what's Mattel gonna do and all that. I kind of was waiting to see if they would release any news on like the scale of Mattel or anything like that. But the only thing that ended up coming out was that McFarlane's gonna have the distributing license till 26. So that kind of gave us like a little boost where we thought it was gonna end, and he's actually extended like what he could release through the next year. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to say the least.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm glad that Mattel's kind of backed up because we got you back. So
Yeah.
we know you're like a DC guy, so you're for sure gonna be pumping out the Mattel videos, right?
Oh, of course, that's gonna be like a big boost of content for
Yeah.
everybody. Will be once Mattel, even when they release the information, there'll be videos on, the scale and the first images and all that stuff. And if McFarlane even completely dips out or if he continues through Page Punchers, through DC Direct.
Yep.
So there's a whole lot of things that could happen that we're not really sure of till we
Yeah.
get there.
Yep. All speculation. I know. I think Jaeger's like really into that. He has like a backdoor into all this, so I really want to have him on the stream just to clarify a lot of things. But yeah, NY, you told me before, but are you going to be collecting Mattel like Boneses after this?
No, no. See, that's why he's shaking his head. He already knows. I told him before. I was like, I can't.
Yeah.
I love the 7 inch line. I'm one of those idiots who don't like the mixed breeds. Um,
Hmm.
with when it comes to McFarlane, when they said that his line was over, I ain't gonna lie to you. I said I was kind of relieved. 5 years 5 years is not bad. You
Yeah.
know, he made a good run. He made a lot of figures for us to collect and buy. I haven't sold none of my figures unless when I bought three of the same figures off of Amazon just so I can hope to get the platinum.
Yep.
But I don't see
Good
it as a
times.
fail. I mean, he made some great figures, and I'm very proud of McFarlane. Yes, right now this last year he's kind of doing us dirty with the prices, but he has to go up. Everybody's going up. Everything is going up almost. I mean, wrestling tickets, groceries, the prices of getting on your train and buses. So I'm not mad at him. I mean, Marvel went up, Jada Toys went up. Everybody's going up. So I'm not mad.
Marvel went up like 15 times.
Yo, they going to keep going up too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, DC Multiverse was staying strong at the 1999 point. You know what I mean? And then they started doing more wired capes, fabric, and all that. So of course it went up. But I think they jumped it so quick. They're like, you know what? Collector's edition, elite edition, like boom, we're gonna get your money regardless. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's kind of
And I think it's a real good time for like people to pick and choose. If there's something that doesn't interest you, just, let it go. If there's something
yep.
you really want that looks good, then, pick it up. But don't use your mind over what McFarlane decides to release because it's a no-win battle with that guy.
Yeah, and he's still gonna drop like 15 figures a month. So regardless of
Yeah.
what we pick up and stuff, but he has been doing what people have been asking for, right? The classic stuff, the less crazy stuff like the Dark Knights and all of that. So how do you feel about
Yeah.
that? I think I had some of your opinion from your past videos, but how do you feel about like the classic Blue Beetle
Yeah,
type of
it's the
thing?
same. It's the same. I'm somebody that can appreciate figures that we've never seen or we never thought we would see, but I
Yeah,
can appreciate a classic, looking figure as well. So I'll take either one. But
yep,
like the Dark Knight's Metal, that was something that we'll probably never see again. Like who knows if Mattel's gonna do Batman Who Laughs or um, any of the Murder Machine or anything like that. So at least we have those McFarlane ones if we ever want to. I still have some that I'm like customizing and stuff like that.
yeah,
But the Dark Knight's Metal, that's something probably that we'll never see again. I mean, if we do, it'll be interesting. But I just really doubt that Mattel is gonna go that, into that dark side of DC. I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that was all McFarlane's, moulet.
I think I saw someone was making the Merciless, like another action figure company, or it was one of those like the LPZZ, whatever, like those type of little figure things. So they
Yeah,
might pick and choose.
and
Yeah,
and like one of the biggest things I thought like whoever Mezco or whatever would make like a Grim Knight because that's like one of the more popular uh characters from the Batman side of Dark Knight Metal, but they haven't yet. But you never know. Like
yeah.
eventually they might make one. But I still have my 12 original Grim Knights from McFarlane. So
Yeah, that was your favorite
so
character, right? I think your favorite
oh,
Batman at
that's
least.
that was one of my favorite figures. If it's not the original Blue Hush, which is still like one of my favorite Batmans, then yeah, it'll be the Grim Knight. It's an awesome
Heck yeah, dude.
representation of a dark Bruce Wayne. Yeah.
Yeah, I finally got
But
my one from the Grim the Killer Croc 2 pack.
oh
That's like the only one I
yeah.
have.
Yeah. And that's a cool thing about the line as well is like the vehicles, the animals,
Dude,
like
yeah.
you know, customizations going on for years. I mean, it's never gonna end. Like I said, I have things I want to do that I just never did. I have doubles and triples of figures in case I ever want to like use them for parts or do a customization. So it's just gonna be something that lives on for well after McFarlane drops the line.
Yeah. Yeah, I've told NY
Look
this
here,
multiple times. Oh, go ahead, Bones. You know, show us some.
yeah, like I'm working on this,
Oof. Oh, that's clean.
which which is like the will be the winged version of Swamp Thing.
Heck yeah.
So I had
Is
like
that using the Angel Marvel Legends wings?
yeah, remember I put the boots to that figure, and
Yeah.
then I said I wanted to use the wings for another job, so that's gonna be it. I just want to add a lot of like roots and flowers and then paint it up. And so it'll be pretty cool. I mean, but I could end up doing that in a year or in a couple months, or it's just whenever it, the bug hits me that's when I'll, and that's what's crazy is like I get in here to my office and I sit down and I just pick something up and I start working on it. And that's why it's real rare that I have actual photos or like, uh, uh, you know, uh,
The
video of
process.
when I did,
Yeah.
yeah, I do the process of the custom because I just start doing it. And I'm
Yeah.
like, like whipping around stuff and, opening drawers and it just gets,
Yeah.
I start doing it and I could end up being in here for like, 2, 3 hours. Next thing I know, it's 1 in the morning and it's time to, call it quits.
Yeah.
But
Heck yeah.
that's the fun part about collecting figures that isn't so much, people like hunting, people like my boy D Hunter, he likes the army building
Yeah.
and
He's
setting up,
crazy.
displays and stuff. But I just like customizing. That's one of my favorite things to do. So, and
Yeah.
once
Heck
we
yeah.
get to the end of the line, we'll be able to tell what figures we can do that McFarlane will never do. You know what I mean? So it's just an open book.
My last video actually was customizing all my McFarlane villains. I still have like 30 figures to actually customize, but I was telling NY this multiple times. Once the line ends, I'm going to customize all my McFarlane figures, like all of them, even the good guys, because I feel like they're so much easier to custom than Marvel Legends or any other figures out like NECA. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't want to customize a NECA figure. I don't know why, just because they seem different plastic or something like that. But these McFarlane figures, I feel like were kind of made, to be customized. This is my custom Arkham Penguin right here.
Oh
With
yeah,
a little,
that's
with a little
nice. Yeah.
cigar. You guys can see that with
Uh-huh.
smoke effect. But yeah, I mean, like, this was fun. Like you said, like you can go hours and hours. So like over these past 12 figures I did for like over 8 months, I was going ham like every weekend when I had time, and it was just so relaxing. Like it kind of feels, um, what's the word? Yeah, yeah, it's relaxing. Like it's something
Like
to unwind on. You
therapeutic.
know what I mean? Yeah, yeah. There you go. There you go. Therapeutic. Yeah. So I know NY is the same way because you two guys are the reason why I customize my figures. What do you think about customizing NY? I know you got some words.
Yeah, that used to get me in trouble back in the days when I was collecting WWE figures. In this living room, there's another corner over there, and I used to sit at the table, and my kids was getting neglected before me and my wife
Your
got married.
kids?
She was getting neglected. They ran to me. What are you doing now? And I'm like, what do you think about these people? And I was just doing way too much because also with the WWE figures, they were perfect canvases for making customs, and customs used to just pop in my head all the time because it was easier with them. Because unlike McFarlane, when I make a custom, he's making a damn custom that I made a custom of. Well, he's making a figure that I made a custom of a year later. I'm like, come on.
Yeah.
So now I'm not doing it so much. There's a lot of ideas I have in my head, but he just might make it. I mean, I want to see him make the Wonder Twins. So I'm like, maybe I should just make the Wonder Twins myself. And then they might
Yeah.
announce the Wonder Twins. So I
A
don't know.
year later, yeah. Or
Yeah,
when the
yeah,
line ends, yeah.
yeah. You
I
remember
feel like he's gonna pull some like crazy shit out at like the very last minute.
exactly. Like when I made that Red Hood from the cartoon, I did not think he was going to make a Red Hood. And then a
Yeah.
couple months later, he made the Red Hood. I said, "You gotta be kidding me, dude!" And I couldn't get. I didn't even look for it in stores. No pre-orders, nothing. Uh,
Yep. Hey, but you made some sick ass red hoods on the last stream that you were showing me. I think you
oh,
were gonna paint the jacket brown, right? Or
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I let him sit there. I didn't do it yet.
Yeah, Jaeger says NY predicts what McFarlane's gonna make. I think everybody always says like, "Hey, I just customized this figure. Like McFarlane's about to make it," or "Hey, I just bought the expensive version of this figure. McFarlane's about
Yeah,
to re-release it." You know what I mean? Like that Batman that he was talking about earlier. The was it Dark Knight or Grim Knight? Like that guy was going for crazy money, and then he just released it twice. I
exactly.
think he did like the white and blue variant too, which is kind of crazy. So I just want to show you guys. This is where you're going for, right, Bones, on that Swamp Thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I was
He'll
like,
probably
he
have
has
that.
wings.
Yeah, he'll have that hook. Or give him the two hooks and it'll look cool.
Yeah, heck yeah.
That's why I like to do a lot of the like crazy customs, like out there. Like I made that Bane from Dark Knight Rises, where he's like all
Oh
like
yeah, all
beast
juiced.
mode.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
the reason I did that is because I doubt anyone's gonna, like concept figures are the more
yeah.
fun to me. You know,
Heck yeah.
I did
You
that.
got Toy Fury. I just want to see a closer pic of that. This is I don't know if this is a custom or this was. Have they ever made a wing version of that
They
Swamp Thing?
did. DC directed, but it was like green.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this looked like a freaking dope. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I don't know. It looks pretty sick.
Hmm.
Yeah,
All right.
I see you, Gaines. Thanks for popping up, bro.
Oh, yep, yep. Sorry, Gaines. I couldn't see your comment. Gotta go live. Just wanted to say I'll be watching replay. And it's good to see Bones again. There you go. Heck yeah. See if I can remove this. All right. Yeah, Toy Games will have you on pretty soon as well. And then, yeah, Toy Fury, what's up? What's up? Jaeger says, based on the leaks, we are getting another Bane from Dark Knight Rises. Yeah, I've seen that. So is that going to be, like, what other look does he have from the movie? Like, the jacketed, the little muscle shirt, maybe when he gets captured in the beginning or something like that. But I don't know what other versions they can make.
Yeah, Mattel made that like where he has no shirt, like when they first go
Oh,
down into the sewers,
yeah, 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 yeah.
and he's all like
You brought him here.
yeah, yeah, yeah. They
Yeah.
Mattel did a two-pack with those two,
Okay.
with with him and
Yeah, that might
Batman.
be pretty cool. Yeah, that might be pretty cool making him that big. Do we have a like plain body like that in McFarlane line so far or no?
Um,
That
Uh,
Hawkman, right? That
I
Hawkman's like the
think
closest thing.
Hawkman's like the closest we've gotten.
Yeah, and he got
that's
the
a,
hair on the chest.
yeah, it's basically about it. Hell yeah.
I mean, I don't know. He's pretty swole. I mean, I still like the idea that Tom Hardy's actually a short guy in real life. They like gave him lifts and stuff and camera angle tricks and all that, but
Yeah,
he still
they
is
try to
pretty
make
swole.
they try to shoot him from low so he would look
Yeah,
like
I'd argue
tall.
you were just as swole as he was, or even more. Bones.
Yeah,
You make it
the
good.
traps, the traps.
Oh yeah, things are pretty huge. Yeah. What was it? Isn't Bane Latino sometimes in the comics or the
Yeah,
like
was
shows?
originally, yeah, like from Santa Prisca or whatever.
Oh, okay. There you go. If
Yeah,
you ever want to make it
like in the Teen Titans, he was it Trejo? Danny Trejo was
the
Bane.
voice,
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Yeah, I can see that working. A machete, fools.
yeah. It was pretty crazy.
Machete, Bane. Yeah, I can see that working for sure. All right, so I do have a couple like baseball questions Bones asked. So I'm pretty sure like everybody watching. I mean, the reason they're watching is probably because of you, but for anybody who doesn't know, you want to give a quick spiel of like your channel, um, how you got started, why you collect, why you do YouTube. Those three questions right
Yeah.
there.
So, um, originally, I started the channel with like a lot of wrestling stuff when I was really into the wrestling. And the reason I called it the Necro Zoo was because I knew there would be different things that I would be interested in. So it wouldn't necessarily be like one topic. So I could end up making the channel about whatever I
Yeah,
wanted to make. So I was a big after the wrestling slowed down, I was a big movie collector. So I did a lot of like collecting movies and horrors like my main thing.
heck
I'll
yeah,
always be a horror guy since I was a kid. So um, I added some of that in there, and then the figures started creeping in, but it was still DC Universe Classics was still the figures.
yeah,
And at the end of that run, um, I just started doing videos about DC Classics because I really enjoyed that line from Mattel. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but it was a really cohesive line. Like when you would get it all together, everything matched, everything looked, it's comic style,
yeah,
80s, 90s, So I'll never take that away from them. Once I it thrown in there was a little bit more wrestling stuff, and then McFarlane got the license, right? And at
yeah,
first, I remember the first video I saw was D Hunter, right? And of course, he was like, "Oh, hey guys, the way he has that way he
Yeah.
speaks, right? That
Hey guys,
crazy
it's D
cadence,
Hunter
that
here.
crazy cadence." Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, yeah.
and then it's like, and yes, and oh, if you liked it like that, so I was like, yeah, that's cool, bro. Like there's more people starting to do the the McFarlane DC multiverse. So then I just jumped in, I started doing, looking for figures and doing the reviews, and it just like that just became more like 80, 90% of the channel, like the horror stuff, I still
Actually,
do
yeah.
that, but it's very minimal,
Yeah.
like I don't really it's rare now that I buy a horror movie. I mean, I do, but just depends what it is. And so all of a sudden I just ended up, being like really concentrated on the DC multiverse, and it kind of one thing that I liked about it, which is pretty funny, is like the hate that McFarlane was getting, right? The hate,
Yeah,
like oh,
of course.
McFarlane sucks and blah blah. And I was like, it seems interesting to me how he was trying to do something different, but people just wanted the same like redone,
Yeah, cookie
classic
cutter.
versions, and yeah, the same thing over and over. And I'm a person that, since I like skulls, like if you go around my house, there's different places you'll find skulls and stuff like that. And
Heck yeah.
I like dark stuff. So when he did the Dark Knight's Metal, that was just something I was like, oh, that's crazy. Like for something we never seen before. And the way that people hated it right off the bat, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
7 inches.
stop do yeah, they're like, stop doing this crap. Like nobody wants this. We want the classics. And oh, I thought I would just laugh, bro. It's so funny. And like, yeah, why is it 7 inches? 7 inches sucks. And everybody does 6 inch, regardless that NECA does 7 inch, Super
Yep.
7 is 7 inch. Mattel really right now is more a 7 inch line than it ever has been. So it just made me laugh, and that just like egged it on to poke at the worms and laugh at them, and like I'm just like that. I like to like
Yeah, heck
poke
yeah.
the bear. I like to poke the bear, and people jump to conclusions right away because like with that recent where McFarlane said that he had the line for 1 more year,
Hmm.
and you saw a lot of videos of people saying, "Oh, McFarlane's like he already has Alzheimer's, like he's crazy, he doesn't know what he's talking about." And in the end, come to find out, he did extend it for that
Yeah.
final year. So everybody had to just suck it up and take it. And yeah, it's just if you don't like something, like there's certain things I don't enjoy, and I don't like let's say I don't collect Marvel Legends. There's some that I do think are awesome, and sometimes I wish, like, man, I wish I collected Legends just because of these figures. But since I don't go to their posts, I don't go to people's reviews of them. I just I let them live their life. But
Yeah.
for some reason they have to come and jump into my life and tell me, oh, McFarlane sucks. Like, I'm just like, oh man, bro, really? That's how you spend your days? I'm like, all right, well, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, you're never just on Shartimus's channel like he's talking shit, are you, Bones?
No, no. And that dude's like a, soy boy, weak necked sissy man. And I don't go and tell him or like what, I just let him live his life, you know, the way he could, probably only lift up a block or a sandwich is probably like really heavy to him.
God damn.
But I don't tell him anything. Why? Because it's not my business, bro. Let him live his life. He like
Yeah.
cries for money. He tells like, oh, you guys need to like donate so I could do this, and I'm just like,
Yeah, go on
bro, I
vacation.
don't got time for that nonsense, bro.
Yeah.
So, and I don't have time to go and tell him, oh, why are you doing this? Like, you're ripping off your fans. Like I've seen comments in his videos and stuff, but I don't like reply to them or put my 2 cents
Yeah.
because that's his life, bro. That's what he wants to do, and that's fine by me as long as he don't. come sniffing
Yeah,
around here, I don't
yeah,
have to, pop off.
yeah.
So
Return the favor.
yeah, so
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. I
but
think
that's
people like
that's
that you could see from a mile away. So that's why I kind of enjoy like the community that we have like together so far. We still branch out to other people and all that stuff, but I feel like overall we still trying to follow the real people, I guess, the
like
non-show.
that's the thing. Didn't I see you with like the what is it that the Valaverse people and all that?
Oh yeah, yeah, the 3PO,
Or the
yeah,
GI Joe, the GI
yeah,
Joe,
yeah,
bro, that's fine. Like, what do I care? Like, go and
yeah, yeah, yeah,
enjoy. If that's what you collect, or you like that, or they have their fans. That's fine. But why would I poo-poo on them, and then
yeah,
not
yeah,
want people to come and make fun of me, right? I think, and there's a
yeah,
lot of things that have gone on through my channel, like oh, grown man collecting figures, or I'm like, and what, you buying for me or what, or like it bothers you or what? Like this is what I do, I don't know what you want me to tell you, or like, oh, take off your mask, and I'm like, bro, what is it to you? Like
God dang. I think
the
you have to
reason
beat you in a wrestling match to take off your mask.
I kept the mask because I didn't know if I was gonna like keep wrestling or whatever. And I wrestled. I started in Juarez in Mexico, and then I wrestled here in El Paso, and I went to like Denver and uh, Las Vegas and all that. But right now I'm not doing it. But another reason I kept the mask was to like separate me from like all the other reviewers and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's
But they
working.
take it like, yeah, they take it like if like I'm offending them or I don't know what, they. But what I say is just, let me do what I'm doing, and you do what you do. But you always gotta just shrug it off, bro, because it's not
Yeah,
nothing to get all hassled about ever, you know.
yeah. That's why you got big traps because you usually be shrugging them
Yeah.
off.
Oh yeah, bro. Here in my real job, in my life, and nobody mess with me, bro. Nobody. I
Uh,
rule I rule the roost here.
yeah,
So,
you're the king of El
whatever.
Paso.
I'm not hard to find. If you
Yeah,
ask around, they're like, yeah, Wessels, because that's Spanish for bones.
bones. Yeah,
They're like, yeah, Wessels, yeah, right there. You can find them right there, bro. Go look them up. They're like, but
yeah,
I
but
wouldn't suggest it.
yeah. So we gotta check in when we go to El Paso.
Yeah, yeah, but I'm here, bro, chilling,
All right, yeah. Like where we find Westlands at? Where's that guy
living,
Bones?
living, yeah, living the best life.
Yeah, heck yeah. Yeah, grinding like you said. I think all of us. Yeah, that's what we're trying to strive for. Grinding and then be spending that hard-earned money on stuff that brings you enjoyment. That's
Yeah,
that's the whole point of my
whatever.
name. I collect to disconnect from the grind,
Yeah,
from the world. And I have
yeah,
this
yeah.
room that I just sit in, yeah, for hours on end, just watching movies on my computer versus my 85-inch TV. I mean, just because I want to be with toys, customizing. All this. I'm watching other YouTubers while customizing and all that stuff too. So I didn't feel all those sentiments, man. NY, I gotta go for a quick rushing break. So if you have any questions right there for Bones, go ahead and drop them.
Yo, Bones. So Jaeger wants to know: do you collect the Batman animated series figures?
No, and it's crazy because I made that rule, right? I only collect the 7-inch DC multiverse, like the regular page puncher style. So all that McFarlane redoing the animated and adding new stuff that's never been released and stuff like that, that's fine. I mean, I love it for the company. I love it for people that collect that. But yeah, I'm not into that. I just never got into that. So
Yeah, me. I never understood why he did that. Like, I get he wanted to bring back something that was there before because he got the license, but you're mainly doing 7-inch. If he had did the animated series 7-inch, I would have been all in. You know what I mean? I loved the animated series. I watched every iteration of Batman's animated cartoons, the movies, all that. So when he dropped those figures, I said, why? When I watch certain people's videos, I'm like, I don't want that. I can't do it. I can't. I seen them in stores. I'm in Target. I'm picking them up. I'm like, this don't make sense. You gave me 1,000 7-inch figures already, and now you're making six. No, no,
yeah.
no, we can't do that. So yeah,
Yeah.
I could never have that in my house too. And he's made some bangers with the 6 inches. I'm like, damn man, that's a character I want 7-inch.
Hmm.
Why did you
Hmm.
do me dirty like this? So yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I can't. Um, so I when you was wrestling, was you collecting as you was wrestling?
Um, yes, yes, I was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I remember having the whole thing where when Marvel Legends first came out, like that first series, which
Yeah.
was like those real that what is it, Toy Biz, right?
Yes, I love those.
Toy Biz, like the rugged, the Captain America, where you they had the boots with all the with the tread on the boots, and he was all jacked up, and Wolverine, the yellow one,
Hell yeah.
and I was buying those. I remember we had Toys R Us back then. I was buying those, and one day I came across DC Classics at Walmart, and I remember I just looked at. I had one of each in my hand, and I was like, you know what? I gotta pick one. I gotta pick one line and just go, all the way. So sure enough, I ended up picking the DC Universe Classics, and that's why I have that picture. I don't know if you ever seen it, where I have the wall where I have all the mint in box DC
Yeah,
Classics,
yeah, yeah. I love that.
and I
I
and
love
I'm just and I'm just like this. And I still have that. I still have that in my storage. And I just started collecting them, and I would hunt for them. The same thing as DC Multiverse. And that's why I learned also is that towards the end of the line, you kind of like pull back a little bit and you start getting more of what you want, because there'll always be time in the future to pick up things that you missed and you didn't pick up. And unless it goes for crazy prices, you got to keep your eye on that.
that. Yeah,
But you can always fill out the line once the line is over. So I'm not too worried about, right now I've been hunting, like fishing for that Joaquin Joker and the Murray, the set. So people, I think I think my boy D Hunter bought like two of those, right? Of course.
of course he did.
And right? And I think I've seen one for like two something, and I almost bought it, but I was like, I could wait a little longer. But if you just wait, eventually, usually, you could get it at a better price and add it to your collection. You know what I mean? You don't got to get all antsy right away.
Dude, I remember Amazon a little while ago. They had that set for I think it was like 150,
There
and
you go. There you
I
go.
almost pulled that trigger. I was like, I want it to be 130, 120.
That extra $5 is calling my name.
You already know, bro. You already know. I was like, please, just a couple, just a little bit lower.
Uh,
That sale lasted maybe a good couple of days, and then it went right back up. I was
yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah. Just like people were waiting for that Batwing, my precious $300 Batwing that I have up here. People were waiting for that to go down in price.
and it
It
still
never,
haven't.
never happened. Nope,
It's
never
250,
happened,
right?
bro. Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah,
Even like from somebody else on eBay, they're like, no,
yeah.
I
Yep,
want the same money I paid for it.
yep,
That's why everybody's going crazy for the Ross animated series Batwing for like $60, right? Or is that how
yeah,
much it costs?
Bro, I saw that. I saw it, and I was like, yeah.
yep. That's the same thing I would
Did
have
you
did.
already have one, Bones?
I don't want
You never had
one.
one?
I don't collect the animated series.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what Jaeger asked
Yeah,
earlier.
no, no, no.
That's the problem with that. That's the problem with that. You know, I mean, like I said, I love the animated series, and I had the original Kenner Batwing back in the days, and that brought nostalgia. But you're not catching me with that. You gotta get one that's made for my 7-inch Batman. That's it.
Look, like me. I saw the uh Batman the animated series, right? Like everybody else, I would see it, but I grew up more like in embedded with Batman Beyond. That was
Heck
my
yeah.
that was like my series. The Terry McGinnis and the old Bruce Wayne and the Joker gangs and all that stuff, bro. That's something I really, really watched over and over and over and over again. So
Same.
I was happy
Sway.
I got that. I got that Batman Beyond Rider and then the figures that go with it. I just never reviewed them because I was, busy. Remember I went on that cut because remember I was like 230. So
Sheesh.
these things were like 19 inches, bro, like 20s almost. And
Yeah.
right now they're more like 18, like 17 and a half because I lost all that weight.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
like fasting.
yeah, but and working out too. So I wouldn't lose the muscle. That was,
Yeah, yeah.
but yeah, I lost the fluff.
That's what's
So
up. You
yeah,
look good, man. Yeah, you making us
yeah,
look
I got
bad.
it, getting all shredded. That was the whole goal. A lot of that time I took off was I was concentrated on my diet and like doing the pull-ups and the dips, and I just got all
Sheesh.
into it. So that was another main thing of, besides I was doing like two projects for the city at once, and I was really like stressed out of work, like stretched, they were pulling me apart, and then working out, and then I would stop at Target and just like, oh, like look through there
Cardio,
real
cardio,
quick.
real quick.
Yeah, and then run out of there because my Target always like treated me good. But for
Yeah,
some reason, in those months where I was like not making video, it blowed, bro. There was nothing. I was
yeah,
finding the same things over and over. That dang a Superman movie figures over and over and over and
yeah,
over.
dude. I didn't pick up
Uh,
any of them. I don't think I picked up a single
Yeah,
one.
I just got the Supermans, and that's because I saw them. But
Yeah. Oh, you still haven't watched the movie yet, right?
no, no.
Yeah,
One of
I
my
think
friends
Jaeger.
like, bro, he's like, that's horrible. He goes,
That movie's horrible.
and I mean, everybody has their own opinion. I have to see it for myself to
Yeah.
decide. But my friend, we have like the same mentality of stuff. And he's like, nah, bro, that was terrible. He's like, no, I want my money back. And I
God
was
damn.
like, oh, all right.
Yeah. With me, I watch all my movies in movie theaters while drinking, so it kind of like takes the edge off, and I can consume them better, I guess you can say. But yeah, it wasn't the best. I watched Fantastic Four the next week too, and I was like, fuck, like can they not make good superhero movies? Like I don't remember the last good superhero movie I watched. Even
I still
Deadpool
watch.
Wolverine, man. Like I was like, this could have been way better. It's still,
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
no.
But I was like, I don't know. I haven't seen a
I
good one
think
in a
that
long time.
I think that Wolverine where they killed him, that was like the best one.
Oh yeah, Logan, dude. I cried at that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, in
Yeah,
theaters, I
that was the
cried, dude.
best, that's a movie right there, bro.
Fuck yeah.
And I watched Dark Knight Rises like over and over again because that's like my favorite one out of all the, people say Begins is pretty good, but Dark, what is it? Dark Knight, that's like not for me, bro. I like Dark Knight Rises. For me, it gives me like everything I want. Like the nice finish, Bane, Catwoman's booty, like
Choo!
it just it just gives
Yeah,
me everything I want. So I
heck
don't
yeah.
I don't like that Dark Knight. I don't watch that a lot.
Yeah, no, I think it's definitely the Heath Ledger Joker thing for the Dark Knight. But there wasn't a lot of like cool fight scenes. I don't feel like other than the dogs. You know what I mean? Getting attacked by dogs twice
I
in the
mean,
same
I
movie.
mean, there's not even nothing I rewatch in that movie that I really like. I mean,
Yeah,
even in Batman Begins, I like to see that with the Scarecrow and the venom, the what is it,
the
the
toxin.
toxin and all that,
Yeah,
and when he turns into like that demon,
yeah,
and then
on the
when he's
horse thing.
flying
Yeah,
over the people and he
yeah,
looks like
dude.
a crazy creature,
Yeah,
and then they
oh,
look like
yeah,
zombies like attacking him, and bro,
yeah,
those are all great parts of that Batman Begins. But Dark Knight, the regular one, yeah, I don't know.
yeah.
I just never.
I
I
got a
like Dark Knight
tattoo
Rises.
because of that movie because it is my favorite superhero movie. I think other than like the Spider-Man original trilogy. But no, I rewatched the entire trilogy a couple weeks ago, and I was like, Rises is actually it's actually pretty good. There's a lot of good choreographed stuff in there. We see Batman fight in the daytime for the first time. He has all his stuff, you know what I mean? So all his gadgets and all that he puts on array and all that. So yeah, I mean, honestly, I love all three. That's my favorite Batman of all time. That's what I grew up on. So I don't have anything really bad to say, other than Batman killing Ra's al Ghul in the first movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Do you think he killed him straight up, or how do you feel about that? He says, "I don't
I
have to
think that's
save
just.
you."
Yeah, I think that's just a sick scene, bro. Because
Yeah,
he rolls
takes
him
off.
over, and then he's like, "I don't have to save you," or whatever. Then he's like, "Boom!" and he like
Yeah, yeah, he's
flies out of
gone.
his back. Bro, that's sick, bro. You could watch
Yeah,
that over and over.
yeah, heck
And
yeah.
then Raish. Ra's
Race.
al Ghul.
See, he pronounced
He
it Race NY. I was saying
Yeah.
yeah,
Ross faster.
he goes out like a weasel, just closes his eyes and oh, I died.
Yeah. I
Pretty
mean,
sad.
what was his plan though? Didn't he want the train to go like nonstop? They couldn't stop it, right?
Ah,
So
I
was
don't
he just
remember
like,
none of that. I just remember he goes, I didn't I didn't want to stop the train or whatever. I was
yeah,
like,
who said anything
okay.
about stopping it? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah. No,
But
Liam Neeson's the goat. He's cool. He's cool. Tall as
bro,
fuck. I mean,
even that Pattinson movie, bro. I've watched that once and I've never watched it over and over again, bro. Never. It just doesn't. It just doesn't resonate with me, bro. That's the thing. I like the figure good enough. It
yeah.
was pretty
You like the
nice,
jawline? That crazy
but
jaw and the
Okay, so
it's
Bones,
just, it's just a
I'm
cool.
not gonna, I'm not gonna lie to you, Bones. I seen that movie with one of my second boys, and we was over here. We was in the living room, and I put up the big screen. We used a projector, and I sat there, and I was like, I didn't know what to expect from that movie. You know what I mean? I was like, the same way people didn't expect Keaton to be a good Batman. I'm like, what is this emo freak weirdo gonna be doing being Batman, let alone portraying Bruce Wayne? And for some
yeah,
reason, sitting there watching that movie, I said, yo, this is a good spin on it. It is a multiverse we're talking about. And the car scenes I thought was absolutely incredible. All right. If I'm going to give it anything, that's what kept me glued to the seat. Um, I'm going to say because of the uniqueness of that movie, it had me hooked, but I only watched it once. I don't think I'm going to watch it again because I liked it that first time. And if I catch something the second time, it's going to ruin me. So
yeah.
I'm
You're
going to
gonna
leave it
find the
alone.
flaws and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And I do that.
I was with Superman. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm sober now, and I still don't like it. Like I thought I was gonna like it. You know what I mean? Like I wanted this to be fucking good, and it still wasn't.
Let, let, let me say this. Like, besides "I'm vengeance" or whatever, that's like the thing.
And the soundtrack and the soundtrack.
What other quotes really do you hear people saying from that movie? Like, it's
Yeah,
minimal.
you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing. Nothing.
But
What?
if you go to Dark Knight or Dark Knight Rises, bro,
Yeah.
there's tons of that people say, and I am the League of Shadows and all that, and even the
I am the
Joker. Like,
shadows
yeah, I
because
mean,
you invented the dark. Yeah.
so for me as like something that hits people, it just didn't hit the same. If not, you would see it more. I like the end scene where he's fighting all the Riddlers
Oh yeah, he
up on
injects
that
himself.
scaffolding and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That
That's pretty
testosterone.
cool.
And
They blast him with a shotgun and he's like,
yeah,
oh, then he like
yeah,
pumps the adrenaline and
yeah. Heck
that's
yeah.
how cool. I mean, it was good, but just didn't stick with me the
Yeah.
way some of the other ones. I think I've seen the original, the Keaton Batman more times than that, bro.
How do you feel about that? 'Cause that's NY's favorite Batman of all time.
Yeah,
And
I
I
grew
got
up with
the top
that
list
one.
right here.
I grew up with that one. It's the same thing. It has its scenes, it has its style. Things I always remember about it from like being a real little kid and seeing that
Hell yeah.
is like when they first go to the chemical factory and then like they're up there on the railings and all that and then Batman comes like
Yeah,
oh and he looks
spread
all
out.
sick with that rubber
That
armor,
neck you can't
and
turn around. Yep.
yeah, then the fight scenes when that guy's like like that, and then he's all like, and they like start fighting and the
Yeah.
sparks and all that. Like those are all cool things I saw, And I rewatched that one when I was younger a lot. But
What about the other ones? What about the Batman and Robin and all
well,
the other
Batman and
three?
Robin. I mean, and Arnold. That's like one of my idols growing up. My inspiration.
Heck
But
yeah.
yeah, that movie. Ooh,
Yep.
don't really watch it a lot.
Dude, yeah, I
But
didn't even collect the figures from that line either.
yeah, no, the Batman Returns. It was cool with the Penguin, but man, it was dark, bro. It had a lot of killing babies in their sleep and stuff.
Yeah, the some of the lines were crazy too, like the Penguin and Catwoman lines. How would he
And
said?
but I mean, that's a cool one too. I like to watch that one like in around Christmas
Yeah, yeah.
when it gets cold and stuff.
Yeah.
Heck
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
Get some Max Shrek in your life. Jaeger says, I watched the
Yeah,
Batman the second time. I found it boring compared to the first time watching it. I mean, yeah, I mean, that's definitely the most grounded take. Like he's the only Batman with the raccoon eyes, right? Even though in the returns, I think he had raccoon eyes for a split second when he took out the mask. But other than that, yeah, I mean, I personally, I am a fan of it, but it's just because Batman's my favorite superhero. Like, other than Spider Man, you know what I mean? So like, I'll watch any Spider Man, any Batman, no matter what. I just was never a fan of the the movies without Keaton in them. You know what I mean? With Val Kilmer and George Clooney. I just it was just too much for me. Even though I enjoyed the animated Batman, goofy, campy stuff, but just live action, it didn't translate well to me personally. But I know NY's all depressed. We were talking shit about his favorite Batman movies and
No,
stuff.
his was the best. When I tried to watch those other ones, I thought it was too much for me to look at. My
Yeah,
eyes couldn't keep up with all the visual effects, and it was just doing way too much. Hell yeah, just like Bone said, I was happy that Arnold Schwarzenegger was in a movie, in a Batman movie. But I feel like that line, I couldn't just connect with it. And then when the other ones, Batman Begins, I liked it, but I thought it was dragging. I thought it was
mm.
dragging,
I mean,
and
he
I
didn't put on the actual Batman suit to like an hour and a half in, so
yeah, so I was like,
that's why
yeah,
it's called Begins, though,
yeah.
not
I,
Returns.
I enjoyed watching Batman Mask of the Phantasm in the theaters when I was little, when I was
Oh
younger.
shit!
And I'm like, yo,
Heck
why
yeah.
did they
That
stop putting
twist.
yeah, why did they stop putting the animated movies in the theater? Most of
Yeah,
the
that was
animated
cool.
movies are hot.
Yeah.
They should have kept doing that, but whatever.
So
But
speaking of the animated stuff, did you see the Batcave bones? That's an automatic negative for you, right?
Yeah, I saw
Two
the
hundred and $20.
inclinations. Yeah, I saw the sightings today, but I was like, for whoever wants it, it's a good
Yeah,
piece.
I think I'm gonna make my own Batcave one day, my own diorama. What about you? And why you gonna be picking that up or no?
definitely not.
220, 210, something like that. That's
Yeah, no,
crazy,
no, no, no,
crazy word.
no,
Did you guys get that the Batmobile from Batman v Superman?
no.
Wasn't it like a
Oh, crowdfunding thing?
Crowdfunding, correct?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. No, I didn't. I didn't even know what happened with that whole thing, or the Harley
no?
Quinn. We were talking about the Harley Quinn one last stream, but I don't know what happened. I'm
No,
assuming they both funded.
but the Batmobile one I got it. I got it.
Oh, you
So
did?
it's yeah, whenever I haven't got no messages about it, but I'll
Oh, I
go to
thought you have it
McFarland.
already.
I'll go to McFarland's house, bro. He lives right here in Phoenix,
Yeah,
Scottsdale.
pull up. Yeah. No, yeah. I
Bro,
mean,
I cannot tell you how many times I ordered something from there was like an exclusive from McFarland and I
yep.
got it like right away, like in the
Same.
first, like one of the first people.
Yeah. Same.
And
Yeah.
I would not review it and I would not review it and I would not, and then all of a sudden you start seeing people getting it. I was like, man, I had that like 3 weeks ago. I could have
Yeah.
reviewed it and been like one of the first ones and I just never got to it.
Yeah.
But
Damn.
yeah, he lives close by here.
I don't know. Lately, he's been slacking. Like, it took me a while to get the new Jokerized Batman that came out, and then the Dick Grayson Jokerized too. It took me like 3 weeks, and it was in stock the
Oh,
entire time. So
yeah, cause now it's slowing down when I buy figures. It just depends. But I picked up this, right?
oh, the light
Which is
bulb.
that what is it?
I forgot.
Incorporated.
Incorporated. Yeah, they're ink.
Incorporated.
Yeah.
Yeah, ink. Yeah. But uh you know, I had it a while and people were started looking at like reviewing it and I was like, bro, I could have reviewed that like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
But I get them and then I just sit on them. But
Is
I'll
is
probably
that
just
on
end
the
up like
Oh, good.
I'll just probably end up repainting that one. Like
Yeah.
taking off all the
I seen, yeah, the glow effect. Is that just on the
hmm
Hush body, or what body is that on?
Yeah,
Is that a new body,
I'm
or
Is that the
no,
is that
I'm
the,
pretty.
is that the three Jokers?
I I thought that's
I
the same
mean,
body. No?
they're basically like the same, but yeah, it's more like the three Jokers.
Oh,
That
okay.
that's why I didn't get that damn thing. I was like, they just put some little yellow paint on it. Now I'm good.
Yeah, and then the head sculpt is real nice though.
Yeah, that part is good. Is that a claw cape?
Nah,
Yeah, and
it
then it has
is.
like it's a cloth cape, but it has like the rubber thing like to hold it down.
Okay.
Can can you, can you show us again, real quick? I did not know it was a cloth cape. What the heck? Is that the
Yeah,
first
it
Three
is.
Jokers body with the cloth cape?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
Yo. Yep.
What? That's crazy. Is it a wire? I don't think it's a
well,
wire. Probably not.
it might be. It might be, but
I mean, he's been picking and choosing. Hey,
yeah.
that Superwoman right there looking pretty good. I ain't gonna lie. Was she
Oh
looking
yeah.
35s, 35s or 40s on
I
that
think those are
dumbbell?
40s.
40s. Ah, shit.
Remember when I bought that GI Joe Python? It was like a figure from a GI Joe
Mhm.
classifier. I don't know what it's called, but he came with those dumbbells.
Oh, bro.
And then I made like a little video where I opened up the box and I got the dumbbells and then I threw the figure in the trash.
Jesus. Yeah, they do make some cool stuff. Like I think I have a
Yeah, yeah. I
crocodile
mean,
from them. Hey,
if
even
you
though I
collect,
follow the 3PO guys, I actually do not collect GI Joe at all. I got a crocodile. Well,
yeah,
yeah.
Dude,
So yeah,
their animals kick McFarlane's animals out the water.
bro, because they're articulated. They got a Rottweiler, a
Yeah.
freaking German Shepherd. Like
Our,
these animals ain't doing. Like, bro,
no,
imagine if Ace was articulated, bro.
dude,
It's
our
still
animals.
good. I still like it, but I mean, yeah,
Yeah, he did us dirty with that. Like our animals can't even show up to the party with them dudes around. Like they can't.
yeah. Are they bigger? I imagine those are bigger. No, like way bigger than
yeah, because
classified
they're 6 inch, so they're a little bit
scale.
smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Jaeger says, I
yeah.
remember being one of the first ones to get the Christopher Reeve Superman review it. Heck yeah. Did you get that, Bones? I know NY got like 7 of those.
No,
Yeah, I have mine up there with the old Batman, the 60, what is it, 66?
I think so. The Adam West?
Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, I've
They're
never seen
standing
the
up
Adam
there.
West Batman movie. I've never seen Christopher Reeve Superman movies. I'm sorry. I will one day, but that's just too like I know it's
Uh,
like
you're
uh
you're all like
go
that's
ahead.
like black and white.
Yeah, yeah, I'm like, no, this is too like they're gonna talk without freaking words and shit. Like oh, and it cuts to the black. Yeah. No, yeah, I know like I'm either gonna love it or hate it. So I don't want to
I,
hate it.
I know
You know.
people get into that too, like that 66 Batman. Like, of course, McFarlane has the separate 6 inch
Oh
line
yeah,
of
yeah.
66, and
People like that.
he did a lot of favors for those collectors because Mattel had only done a small portion, right?
Oh okay.
But I've never been a big fan of that Batman, bro. I was like, bro, I could beat that guy up. Like, what's happening?
Yeah, and
I told my uncle, I was like, hey, uncle, that guy looks pretty weak.
hey Theo,
But
when you were a
so
kid, you
I
were saying
never,
that.
yeah, yeah. So I,
God
I,
damn.
I never got into that
Yeah,
because my uncle
can't
was
be.
ripped, bro.
Oh, okay. God dang.
My uncle
All
was
natural.
ripped. So yeah, so I was like, bro, he was like a Marine.
Yeah,
So then
yeah.
I was like,
Oh shit.
when he showed me that, he goes, "You like Batman?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Look at this." I was like, "Turn it off, my eyes."
Yeah.
The that guy looks
Holy
pretty
caramba, Batman.
scrawny,
Yeah, yeah. I'll throw my
but
batarang.
yeah. No,
And
but
it's
I
a
mean,
string.
like people like that. It's part of like they grew up watching that when they were like real small,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
and that's fine. That's fine. I don't like put them down if they fill out their collection and all that. That's perfectly right for them to do.
yeah.
But
That's what me. Batman Begins was my Batman, and the animated.
mm,
No, you know what? I want to say anime series, but it was Batman Beyond when I was a kid because it was still on TV when I was watching it. So
yeah,
that's
yeah,
kind of
yeah,
my introduction into Batman. And then Batman Begins, I was like, holy crap! I got this from like I think Redbox just came out, or that was the Dark Knight. One of those two. Like you can get Redbox mail DVDs. I got Batman Begins from that, and I was like, dude, this is amazing. I was like a little kid, so I'm like, yeah, that's my guy right there. So I understand where that's coming from when you're born into it and all that. And that's why NY likes Keaton so much, right?
Yeah, yeah, and I grew up on the '60s stuff. I used to love the episodes when they had Batgirl as a special guest. You know what I mean? Like when
yeah.
NY, how old are you? NY?
45.
No, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. You watching that shit live?
Yeah, I don't
Saturday
care.
morning cartoons, yeah.
Hell yeah, man. That's the stuff I grew
I,
up
I,
on.
I remember I used to see the intro. You know how it has like that animated intro?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
No, but the animated and they show them like
I actually like.
walking and then the all the
Oh
villains
yeah,
and they start fighting.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
always thought like why couldn't that be the show? Then I would have
Yeah,
watched it.
animated. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was like
but
Scooby Doo looking
that,
animation, I think, right?
yeah.
Even
What is? Oh, go ahead, NY.
the cloth capes were supposed to be cheaper for Todd to do. No reason not to put the dang wire. Yeah,
Bones. I
you
know
know.
about. You're not a fan of fabric, right? At all.
No, it's not that. Because I'll tell you what, once I got a cloth cape, like look at this.
Oh, your figure that you custom made.
Yeah, look at this cloth cape, right? Once I got a cloth cape with wire, I was like, man, this is sick, bro, because you could like
Hmm.
put it any configuration, and that kind of changed my whole outlook on the the cloth capes. I was never a fan of the cloth capes that just like flapped around like that, you know, that
Yeah,
they were
the
just
cheap.
hanging like
Yeah,
Mattel. That's how Mattel made them, and
Yeah,
that that I did not like. But with the wire, it just took it to a whole new level.
I
That
feel
I
like it
really
really
enjoyed.
helps with the weight. You know what I mean? Because like they'll be back heavy if it's all like a huge like a spawn like freaking cape. You know what I mean? They'll just want to fall backwards. So, but yeah, I do
Yeah,
agree with
pues.
the cheap flimsy capes that he started coming out with. But like I always thought, why this like Marvel Legends does not do cloth. Like they rarely, like 1% out of 99% they'll do cloth. Like for Doctor Doom, and I forgot who else has like a cloth skirt, but they don't do capes. You know what I mean? So the fact that McFarlane released capes at $20, and then he started doing the page punchers and all that with Wired. I mean, he was still doing stuff that people aren't doing right now. So I give him props for that. But I do like the wire stuff too. But I mean, I'll take it as is. But I know people are mad that they're coming with the actual holes for the wire right now. We were talking about that last stream. But like me and NY have wires for days, so we can do it. Customizers can do it. But I
yeah.
understand how you feel because we had it all. You know, we had it all like 6 months ago. Yeah. And he's like, you know what? Let me just take that cherry off the top of that pie right there. You can't eat the cake. You know what I mean? So,
But
well,
that's been a big thing. That's been a big thing with McFarlane from the beginning was the whole what did I always say that he needed a what do you call it? Like when someone advises you like on what you're doing,
yeah, yeah. Like,
like
who's
a consultant.
yeah, before it gets like cleared to go on production
Yeah,
and
like
stuff. Yeah,
he needed a consultant to
yeah,
tell him like, hey, no, that hand can't be a gripping hand. That hand
yeah.
needs to be
Or the
a
pistol.
fist or an open hand.
Yeah,
And they were just giving us, whatever was in the molds.
yeah. They never gave us
and,
two
and
fists, right?
it it did become true that the more molds he ended up making, then the figure started coming with more, hands, choices of hands and stuff like that. But it was
Yeah.
a long process. And
Bones.
then people will be like,
Oh, good, good.
McFarlane doesn't give hands with the figures, blah blah blah. The very first Superman came with alternate hands. The first one,
The
the Action
1000.
Comics one.
Yeah,
Yeah, the 1000. But one of them was a trigger finger, so yeah, that's kind of
that's kind of
that
crazy.
wasn't too cool.
Yeah.
But he did have like three alternate hands.
So, all right. So I wanted to ask earlier. So McFarlane came to you. He's like, "Hey, I see you're making like McFarlane DC Multiverse videos. You want to be a consultant for us? Not like a shill per se, but like, hey, like this is where we release next 6 months. Like, what do you approve of? Would you accept that, or would you be a
Yeah,
shill
yeah. See, I would do that because that would be a consultant. I wouldn't have to be on film or like no, I could just
saying
be
you love
working.
this? Yeah,
Yeah, I could be working around saying like, hey, bro, don't when you make those boots, you better not just paint over the sculpt. You
oh
better like
yeah,
re-sculpt them
yeah,
or
yeah,
use some boots that are closer to what it's supposed to look like.
yeah,
You have the boots right there. Why aren't you putting these boots on this one if it's the parts are matching?
yeah,
And that's just little things, the little details that they would do that like really irk people, bro. And
yeah,
and
yeah. That
and that's
painted
a
over
big
thing. Yeah, but
that was a big negative.
don't you think most of these things are gonna be come down to like, oh, it's cutting the costs. Like this is cheaper doing it
Yeah,
this way. Yeah. So
of course
yeah,
he's gonna be. Like, well, it's because I've tried to explain this to people and I've done videos on it and you could go look it up and each figure has a certain amount of price, right?
yeah, Yeah,
So you got to
budgeting.
take off for this, you got to take off for packaging, you got to take off. And once they get down to the last money, they're like, well, what about the boots? Ah, just slap some paint on them and they'll take it, you know.
Yep.
Oh well, it is what it is, and they
Hey,
got to go with it.
let's take off that flight stand for Superman. He don't need to fly.
Of course
Not
not.
this
Yeah,
time
yeah,
No,
yeah.
around.
no. Yeah, 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 yeah. Or they'll say, you have flight stands already with your other figures. Just use
Yeah.
that.
Hmm.
Hey, you don't
Hmm.
use flight stands, right, Bones? I don't think you use them at all, right?
Bro, I have like 200 flight stands in a box,
Bones,
and I
I'm
think I have
missing
a clip.
200 flight stands. So if you want to send
Yeah,
me
I
that
think I have a
box,
I have a clip somewhere in one of my videos where I'm like,
yeah,
and
yeah,
like
yeah,
I
yeah. I
pour
remember.
out all the.
Yeah. If
I'm
you want
like,
to
bro, I got
donate
flight.
any, me and
Yeah,
NY
I
will
got
take them.
flight stands coming out the yin yang, bro, but
Yeah. They're taking
I don't
flight.
really
They're
use
taking
them.
flight. Yeah. If
Yeah.
you want to donate them anytime to me and NY, we'll take them. Cause I use them for I use them for all my lines. You know what I mean? Like just no matter like my Mortal Kombat figures, I'm using them right now. But they came with them, but I'm using them. So I take advantage of those for sure.
I,
Um,
I was thinking this, before we came on, and one of the biggest things that I'm gonna remember are these last, it's really gonna be 6 years, but through
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
last 5 years, from the beginning when I met, my boy New York and D Hunter, I started talking to D Hunter and all. There's just a lot of memories I have that are like cool, bro, that I'll always, hold on to and we had fun, and even though people would ridicule us, and I think I saw like a random post one time where they were talking crap about McFarlane, and then somebody goes, have you ever seen that guy Bones? Man, he's delusional.
What
Like,
the
but I
heck?
guess because I was saying like enjoying the figure, and I was like, this sucks, but this is good, but this isn't the best, but these are all right. They
Yeah,
couldn't take it, bro. They couldn't take it. They wanted me just to say it's crap, and it's not, bro. It's not. I mean, to me, it's not. I mean, he made some good sales. I'll tell you that much. So it wasn't too.
well,
You
from
know
you,
where
yeah.
McFarlane really got people was when I was seeing people buying McFarlane figures so that they could customize like Mezco or all,
Oh
the ones
yeah,
that have like the covering. So
yeah,
they
yeah,
were
yeah,
buying parts and using McFarlane parts to make their figures like
yeah.
more what they wanted. And I was like, man, McFarlane's selling to everybody. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
they
Are
have
the
to
mega
buy them.
figures? Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I know people that only bought the mega figures because
yeah, yeah. Me
they
too.
would
Yeah,
scale with the older DC figures, like the DC Direct and all that.
yeah. I think
But
Swamp Thing. Everybody has a McFarlane Swamp Thing. I think in their collection. If
yeah,
you're a
I
DC
think I
collector,
have, yeah, I think I have five.
yeah,
But
I have just the
this
one.
whole DC multiverse thing was just an awesome ride. I was
Heck yeah.
really into it at first. I had to defend myself through the middle part. uh we started catching steam and people were really starting to see that the line had something to give us that wasn't crap. And then we got the vehicles, we got things we thought we'd
Every
never
vehicle.
see,
Yep.
and now a lot of people just gave up and said, yeah, he has his fans. That's what they say, is he has his fans. And I'm just like, bro, the line's cool, bro. You have vehicles, you have animals, you have horses. I
Yeah.
mean,
Heck yeah.
he, DC did a real negative thing when they took the guns away. When they
Oh
said
yeah,
that, like,
dude. Yep.
that you have to think McFarlane had to like make figures, and people would say McFarlane's an idiot. Doesn't he know that Red Hood comes with guns?
Yep.
Well, I mean, yeah, he knows, but that's not his, final decision. So he just wants to pump out the figures. He's trying to work, around it. So now, flash forward to now. Now you're seeing the figures come with their guns like they're supposed to. And I bought that Deathstroke from Best Buy. He has
Oh
all
yeah.
his the rifles and everything. So
Dude,
I'm like, bro,
he's
they
sick.
should have
He's
just been
sick.
doing that from the beginning, man.
Yeah. I mean, he had his hand
It like,
tied though.
yeah, it handicapped him, and he
Yeah.
still made it a
Yeah.
he still
I
made it a
I have
success,
one.
even with
Yeah.
those. Yeah,
The weapons packs. Yeah, yeah. I have one. I want to get the other one too, but he still did what he could. You know what I mean? He still included I mean, of course, he's gonna include trigger finger hands in all his figures, but for those figures are missing guns, right? Like that. What was that sergeant guy called? The military dude? Did he come with guns or no?
Sergeant Rock,
Yeah.
Sergeant Rock.
Did he come with guns?
No, and they were,
Yeah.
they were talking crap about that, but that wasn't
He,
his choice, bro.
yeah,
What
yeah,
do you want him to do?
yeah. That was so weird. That's like that came out of nowhere. So yeah. So I like his weapon packs though. They're pretty badass, and you can use them for different lines and all that. They're slightly oversized for 6 inch, but I mean, Marvel Legends isn't doing that. You know what I mean?
Remember that Frankenstein figure that he made?
Yeah, yeah.
It came with like that sword,
Oh yeah, yep.
like a sword. But in the weapons pack, it actually has his gun that
Yeah,
has
that
like a
cool.
bat.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like
That's
kind of like
yeah.
steampunk,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
steampunk looking gun.
Yeah, that
So
was
I
from the
mean,
first one,
McFarlane
right?
just threw that. I bet you anything McFarlane had made that to go with the
Yep,
Frankenstein, but
yep.
they didn't let him. So when they made the weapons pack, he's like, "Well, throw that in there, cause
Yeah, yeah. I didn't even think about that. And then the Joker gun, right? I got that one right here. That long ass Jack
oh
Nicholson
yeah, yeah,
looking.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I bought that weapons pack just for this and some guns for Red Hood. So yeah.
You
I
you
mean, he's
think
still.
we'll get a comic accurate Black Adam?
I don't know. Mine looks pretty good though. Yours looks pretty good too. I think NY, you have a cool one, right?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everybody had to make
I have to
their own.
customize.
Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
mine's customized. I
Hell
put
yeah.
a gold and yellow trim. He's okay with me. I'm okay.
yeah, look, I have mine. I have mine here.
Let me pull you up. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. I watched your video like a couple times on making this. I wanted to. That's the Dwayne Johnson, right? Rock body.
No,
It's not. Oh wait, no, it's not. Okay.
no, it's the page punchers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but he has those sick traps, bro.
Yeah, yeah. That's how it's supposed to look, though, huh?
Yeah, it came out cool.
So which one's mine from?
Yeah,
Is it from the Endless Winter one? Mine.
guys,
I forgot.
I seen some with the rock body, and yeah, they look cool too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay, I thought yours was on that too. Okay. What about yours? And did you customize one anyway, or am I misremembering?
No, he's sitting over there. He's on the table. I only finished him. It was supposed to be both of them. I was supposed to give the gold
Jeez.
tape to, and I didn't do
Oh,
it.
okay.
Once I did his,
Uh,
I just got tired again. I was like,
Oh,
whatever.
that looks
uh,
sick.
Him I had to.
yeah.
Whoa, it's
I
black
had
from
to.
the inside. How the hell?
Yeah, son. I told
How
you I
the
had some
hell?
material. You see, it sees right through it.
Yo, that's some black magic fuckery going on right there, dude. Which enchantment you put on that guy? God damn, that's tight.
Oh, okay.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
This was and you see it already had seams. This was my wife had this dress. She wore this
Oh,
dress only once for a birthday photo shoot, and I was like, "Yo, what
sheesh.
are you gonna do with that?" She was gonna try to sell it, and of course nobody wants to buy used clothes. So I was like, "Yo, give me that material. I need that. Give me that material." I got a couple of people that wears black and gold. I'm gonna use that. And like I told you, I still want to make this dude Nuclear Man out of that material.
Oh, yep, yep.
Yeah. So I got a lot of it.
Damn,
And
that's
that's the reason
tight.
why I didn't buy that Batgirl. I didn't buy that Batgirl that just came out because I have blue cape material.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna take one of the many Batgirls I got in this Transformer.
All
Like
right,
Bones was saying.
we got some comments we missed. Like we're missing a lot of them, but you know what? We're having a good conversation, so you can't really interrupt a good conversation going on. So Jaeger says, when Bones reviewed that Bones action figure, I was at peace. It was a full circle moment right there. I agree. Jaeger also says, I think I heard in an interview that there was a consultant at the beginning of DC Multiverse, but then Todd McFarlane and someone else came and became the consultant. I probably was Todd because his favorite guy is Batman.
Of course.
No, I'm kidding. We got Being a Five Figure says, say what you will, but he did a good job with the line. It got me collecting DC before I only collected wrestling figures. Amen to that. Every single year, the line has gotten better. Every single year, dude. I can't wait for 2026.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He's definitely gonna end it with a bang. He's going all
Oh,
out.
isn't he doing those Wildcats or the?
Yeah,
Oh
dude.
yeah,
Looking forward to
those
those.
other,
image stuff. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
oh,
man.
the image stuff, bro.
Yeah.
That's gonna be sick, sick,
Yeah,
bro.
I need that Shadowhawk.
I'm even looking
Jaeger
forward.
didn't know NY did magic. Well, NY stands for now you know. Oh,
Remember,
that's a grifter, right?
I did
Wildcat.
this grifter, but I made him like real tall. I changed out his boots.
Oh shoot. Those little Batman boots.
Um,
And you gave him a
ah,
gun on the
you know where they're
holster.
from? They're from that that Spawn figure with the rat catcher looking guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I made him bigger. I gave him more articulation. I put him a working holster.
Yeah, heck yeah. That's how he should have came.
Exactly.
But
Are those Red Hood's hands? Is that what you said? For that gun effect on his left hand?
with the gun shooting hand.
Yeah.
Remember when Todd gave those to the Red Hood and
Yeah, I
everybody
have
was
it right here.
laughing?
I have
There
it
you
right here.
go, yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to say I recognize
And then
that.
I put the hands like in where his holsters were or whatever. Like, oh my God, bro.
Oh yeah,
I was,
bro.
I
What
was
the heck?
laughing.
Hey,
I was
good
trolling, bro.
times, dude.
That's
All right, I'm
why
gonna
I
take
tell
another.
you, bro,
Oh, go ahead, go ahead.
that this is gonna be like something I'll always remember, the whole DC multiverse thing, the cards, collecting the cards. I mean, bro,
Yep.
I have a thing of cards. It's
Me
insane.
too.
It's
Yeah.
like a block like this, and just everything, bro. It was the whole experience, from the beginning, the first figures. And in the end, what's it gonna be like over 1,000 figures, bro? Easily, bro. Has
Yeah,
to be.
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
Because
yeah.
I stopped counting like at 800,
God
and
dang.
that's a lot of money too, bro.
Dude, that's I told my wife that. I'm glad you said that. I told my wife that I told her I was like each shelf, what I mean, it's around 16 to $1,900. And I told her if I wasn't, and I don't have the collection like you and D Hunter have, so just imagine what you got. And I was like, when I told her
Yeah,
that one day, she was like, "Yeah, right." I was like, "Yes." I'm like, "This figure was 50. This figure was 40. This figure was this. I
yeah.
had to get this figure off of eBay. This figure came from Macari." And when you add all those up, and then the damn these guys, the damn what the hell, these mega figures, hell yeah, man. People don't get it, but we put in money into this thing. It's an investment. Yeah, man. I don't think my father even knows how many single people have this many, and especially you, like I said, you and D Hunter put that much heart and effort into getting these damn figures. Like me, I want all of the Batman, uh the Nightfall Batmans. So I got spaces for the ones that I have to get off of Macari or eBay. I'm missing the yellow one. I'm missing the purple one. You know what I mean? I gotta get them. The rainbow one. I'm gonna get them all. You know what I mean? I don't care. I don't care. I love a good Batman figure. Some Batman figures I did skip, like the one that you showed, because I just thought it was a slap in the face. You know what I mean? I'm like, we got the Three Jokers Batman so many times.
Yep.
There's only so many Three Jokers Batmans I can customize. I don't want that. So yes, Bones, I started to do my picking and choosing. I would say like around March. Always around WrestleMania season. I always say I gotta pick and choose now. I need my money for wrestling.
Yep.
But when it comes to 2026, I think that it's going to be a majority of that stuff. I'm just going to get just because that's it. It's
Yeah.
going to be that raw.
Same. Same.
Just like I'm always going to be all in with the Mortal Kombat. I always wanted Mortal Kombat to come back. A lot of people think the Mortal Kombat figures are shit. Like you said, that's their opinion. I'm going to collect all of them. You know what I mean? I don't like the fact that he's got some
Same.
behind the McFarlane Toy Store exclusives because those are hard to find. You know what I mean? I'm like, I can't even get that now unless you pay $90 for just one
Yep.
two pack with
Yeah,
some damn frosty arms.
yeah. I saw that whole debacle of like, oh, McFarlane wants to charge this for Mortal Kombat, and I was like, bro, well, who else is making them? And then
Nobody.
I looked it up. And it
Swarm.
was like $100 figures or whatever. And I was like, what
Yeah.
the hell? Bro, take the McFarlane ones,
Yeah,
especially if it's characters that the other company didn't make, or if it has accessories that you could, use. Just adapt yourself to what he's offering you. Oh yeah, that's sick, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like they're not the best, but you know what? They're the only McFarlane figure. I mean, the only Mortal Kombat figures I have. So I
Yeah,
love them.
yeah.
You know, they're classic looks
Uh,
too. So for this line, I do want the classic looks.
Yeah. When it comes to
Oh, there we
Storm
go.
Collectibles,
Yeah, this guy here.
Storm Collectibles, I had started getting them before he was going to come back. And I said, let me not go all the way in because I got a feeling McFarlane's going to come back with them. And then he came back. So this one is a Storm Collectibles one. I love the way it looks. And then it came with the animality fatality effect. So he comes with a whole damn articulated dragon. And when you look at them, they're not that far apart. They're
Yep.
not that far apart. But Storm Collectibles did the best Mortal Kombat line. That's all I can say. But McFarlane is going to take it to another level, whether people like the quality or not. He's going to
Yeah.
give us some characters, and I hope he keeps giving us female characters because he doesn't like the females. We're going to keep having this conversation.
Bro, Bones, can you show me that Superwoman right there?
this one?
Yeah. Is that Superwoman or who's that? All right, let me
Yeah,
see the
no, it's
buns.
Superwoman.
Let me see the buns. Yeah, so look at this.
You can't, you can't really see it.
Yeah, but like,
Oh
she got
yeah,
thunder
what
thighs.
happened, bro?
Yeah, I cut this little thing right here to expose more of the thigh bun area. So I mean, he's done it with that. He's done it with that one, the classic Wonder Woman too. I don't know why he's scared of putting buns. The
Remember that
power.
that Arkham Catwoman?
Yo, that
Oh
was
yeah,
hey,
that broke the internet for a bit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, mine's somewhere. Yep, yep. But no, with what is the chick with the white? What is she called? Not Power Girl. NY, you know what I'm talking about, right? You customize her,
oh
the alternate universe Supergirl, Superwoman, with the big tits.
oh yeah. Power Girl.
Power Girl. Is it Power Girl? Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
Power Girl. Yeah. See, he got tits in his arsenal. He needs to use
yeah.
them.
He had to. He had to. There's no other way you can make her. You had to make her that exact way with the keyhole. You had
Yeah.
to.
And she does got some thunder thighs too. So yeah, yeah. I mean, he can release his. Yeager even says Catwoman from Arkham City will forever be the thickest one. I mean, thick or bubbly. I don't know because thick. I mean, you got the thunder thighs from Wonder Woman and Power Girl. So I don't know. But imagine if you combine both. I don't know. The Gooners would just explode. Bones, I know you brought this up before. You taught me how to fix this. Jaeger says, "What are your thoughts? What were your thoughts on the side eye figures? Your initial thoughts? How about that? Your
Yes,
initial ones?
that's a topic I really like to talk about because
Heck yeah,
everybody hated the side eye. And people would even comment like, unless it's side eye, that's terrible, and McFarlane sucks, and blah, blah, blah. The only thing I thought was that he was trying to give the figure like a certain look, like to pose it a certain way and to give it like a little bit of attitude, I guess you could
yeah.
say.
You always said that attitude. Yeah,
Yeah. But when they look straight, sometimes they look like like like
dead.
zombie look, like they're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
looking straight. And
Deadpan.
when he did
Yeah,
the side eye, I kind of appreciated it for that. That if you have the figure, you have the side eye, like the Aquaman, let's say, and you put the trident up there, and then he kind of like tilts his head and he's looking this way. And but
yeah.
the only bad part was that you had to kind of have him in that pose for him to
Permanently. Yep.
look.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's where an alternate head would have came in a
Mm-hmm.
lot better. So I don't know why when he started making alternate heads, he like never came back with the side eye
Yeah,
because I think I
dude.
even I even made some. Like I had an alternate head and I put side eye. That
Yeah,
way that way it would look that way and give it like a little bit of life, as
yeah.
you could say.
Yeah, this is one that I did you can't
There
really see the quality sucks,
there you
but
go though.
third
Yeah,
eye.
yeah.
And I did the little pointy toothpick thing that you said. So that really
Yeah.
helped a lot of my customs, even in Marvel Legends stuff like that too. But all right, so going on that same thing, how do you feel about the face plates?
Now the faceplates work when it's like seamless.
Yeah,
Like the what's that one called? The Geoforce?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah,
You could change his faceplates and it looks perfect. Like you can't see the lines or anything like that.
yep.
And when it doesn't work is when he does they don't have a mask where it's like a just a plain face person,
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah. Like Guy
you could
Gardner.
see the yeah, you could see the
Yeah,
line like this, and it
yeah,
kind of messes up the illusion a little bit.
yeah.
And
I
remember,
feel the same way.
I bought my first what is it, Mayfix or Mofix?
I don't collect them, so I don't care.
Okay, well,
Yeah, I think it's
Mafex.
Mafex.
yeah. It's
I say
I
Ross
bought
or is it Rage?
I say Mafex. It doesn't matter.
I
I
don't
bought my
care.
first Mofex, which was the Bane, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that.
And
Yep.
all that money and everything, and when you switch the faceplates, you could see that big cutout like around his head, and oh
Yeah.
man, I would have really preferred just alternate heads
Heads. Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
So
because
that's like
it kind of
cross
sticks
cutting.
out.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
Yeah,
you're paying that much for a figure, which they call the premium figures,
The
it should just have
imports.
complete whole different heads. No, don't give me no faceplates. Yeah,
yeah.
definitely
Yeah,
And then another thing was that people were putting up that McFarlane Bane from Nightfall with that Mafex. I mean, it looks cool. It looks pretty comic accurate.
oh,
But
he's
that
huge.
Bane from McFarlane was just
Yeah,
like it looked so ripped, bro. And then you would put him like in any position, and he'd like looked all crazy. I
yeah,
just really preferred the McFarlane, like for looks, not
yeah,
necessarily articulation or anything
yeah,
like that. Although you could get him in different poses and stuff, but just the
yeah.
way it looked like a sculpture. Like still one of my favorite
Heck
McFarlanes,
yeah.
bro. Always.
Yeah, I have three of those,
that's
I
why
think.
I keep them in the front.
Heck yeah. I need
Always.
that HGH freaking Bane in my collection, boy. That testosterone. Yeah, I got that autographed one with Nightfall sewn box. Love that thing. I know. I think Bones has like 76 different Banes, right?
No, but I did this one. Remember, I blacked them all out.
Yeah, dude. Sick.
Damn.
That's the quintessential Bane, I think, right there.
Yeah, yeah, that's the
Yeah.
best one. I
I
love that
mean,
And
one.
of
then
course, you can
then
have like the green Venom and all that, but this he looks sick.
yeah, I have another one. If I ever customize, I'm gonna
Some
do
green,
the
green.
Venom and but then remember he came with the fist.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
Did
was
you
like a
get
big thing.
custom fists?
I somebody sent me custom
Yeah.
fists and
Okay.
I made
Yeah.
a video and all that.
Yeah. I
And I
remember
mean
that.
and then he sent them to me with like straight plugs where you just plug them into the holes.
Uh,
But I actually made I used some other McFarlane like ball joints so you could actually like
oh,
manipulate the
articulate.
fist.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a sick. Yeah, I
Um,
remember that. Yep. Good. The good days
but
right
yeah,
there.
I think I still have I have two of those Nightfall two packs and in the box. So one of
Oh
them
yeah,
is
yeah.
to keep in the box, but the other one is if I ever want to do another custom
Yeah.
Bane.
Yeah. I got
But
mine
oh,
like
that's
on his own shelf
oh
because it was
yeah.
autographed. I thought it was autographed by Kelly Jones. Here you go.
Not now they made that he made that the animated version with like the blue pants or something like that.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. What
So
was that
that's
for? Was that a
another
two
one.
pack or was that a single pack?
I don't know. I just
Sing-
saw the images of it and I was like,
was
oh,
it
there's another Bane.
the glow in dark one or no? That Jaeger's talking about?
No,
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, did you
no,
get
it's
that
kind of
one?
like
The glow in the dark version? Nope. Dang, you pass on a Bane figure. That sounds outrageous
yeah,
to me.
I'll get it eventually, but
Yeah.
just just not a major. It's like that whole Joker Eyes thing, like
Yeah, that's the
oh,
next question. Yeah.
Joker Eyes version, like it sucks. And bro, then don't look at it. Like don't buy it. Don't even. I know there's people that have the whole Joker Eyes shelf, which looks
Yeah.
cool,
I
but
have
or
all
they
of them.
have the whole. They have all the cards, you know,
Yeah.
ready to play a game. But
The Texas Hold'em, yeah.
but but why waste your time uh like crapping on it if it's not gonna he's gonna make it, he's gonna release it. There's nothing you could do to stop him.
Yep.
So remember when they stole the figures? That was funny too. The Trender Agua,
The what?
the Trender Agua, they stole that truck of McFarlane figures.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Joker
no,
was in there, right? Yeah. I got that email from Walmart. Yeah. They hit a lick.
Which one was it? Was it the Power Girl or
It was a Joker,
it
right? It
was
was a
It's a Joker.
no, no.
it was no, that was
It
part
was
of it
a
too.
it was a figure that I ended up getting. I found her, but they
Power,
were
it was a
saying yeah,
Power
once
Girl.
was it the no, what was it,
No, because
man?
it was that Joker
It was
that
a page puncher.
Oh, look. Being a fine figure says Supergirl.
I got Supergirl though. It was that Joker. That one. It
I
was a
know there was
Page Puncher Joker.
the one that I know of was a Joker truck.
No, there
Oh,
was
I'm
multiple
right. It was
things.
both of them. Both
Yeah,
of them.
it was Supergirl and Joker that got stolen. So the super,
Okay.
like which Supergirl? The normal Supergirl?
Oh yeah, this one.
Yeah. Okay, I still got mine though. That Joker is like the hardest Joker to get though. It was the Killing
Yeah.
Joke Joker. You
Oh,
Oh,
remember?
okay.
It came in that box, like this that specific box. I think only like Australia, Canada got him, but well, we didn't though. It was that too. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, because I got an email saying that I got robbed or something happened to it. Yeah, that was crazy.
Friend de Agua.
mm-hmm. They
What? I never heard
hijacked.
of that. I call it the Fast and Furious heist. You know, in Fast and Furious, they're hitting licks on 18-wheelers and stuff. Let's
Nah,
see,
there's been some adventures with the whole DC multiverse, bro.
dude, and you know what? I enjoyed every single moment. It is without a doubt. I collect a lot of lines, as you guys can see. I mean, obviously, I'm a big Marvel Legends guy just because I love Spider-Man and all that. But McFarlane, if I were to pick right now, McFarlane is still my favorite line, just because I spend more time with them, I buy more of them, and I customize them.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I know the views. If you look at my channel, like the views for my McFarlane videos don't get views, but I still love them. You know what I mean? So that's why I'm actually on a hiatus because I'm tired of uploading and putting work into it, and no one watches this. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do lives because I can still talk about figures and still have a fun time with my boy NY and bringing on guests like Bones and Jaeger and TCP and all the good folks out there in the community. So yeah, that was my TED talk. I don't know why I'm ranting right now. And why you got any other questions? I got a bunch of questions too. We already had an hour and a half, but if you guys want to make it 2 hours, we can for sure. I got a couple more beers left. So
See,
hi, go ahead.
speaking of other lines, Bones, if you have any other lines, because you got so many damn videos I've watched, I got brain fog. I only mainly rewatch, like when I'm doing customs or if I'm cleaning up, I rewatch my favorite people. I have like a list of y'all, and I just press play. But besides McFarlane, is there or do you have another line of figures that you collect?
I
Other
would
than
say it
NECA.
had to be the NECA, the horror figures.
Yeah.
Yes.
Dude, that's how I found you, Bones. I found you from your NECA figures and your horror reviews that I'm
Yeah,
showing you guys right now on the screen. So yeah, it was
yeah,
before the
yeah,
McFarlane stuff. Yeah,
yeah.
heck yeah. Oh, so is there
And
any other? You collect Spawn too, right? Or some of it?
yeah, I buy the spawns, but like when I can or when I find them cheap. But they're like in one of the closets, all
Yeah,
stacked up
on
in
top.
boxes, and like,
Yeah, yeah,
and I have all the old spawn, like
yeah.
what is it that overkill, overkill,
Yeah.
but where
Overkill. Yeah,
it looks more like a statue and it has chains and stuff, and he's all
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, like all those old pieces are sick, so I keep those. But yeah, I collect the spawn, but not I don't really customize a lot of spawn, but I use the hell out of that rat catcher looking guy, Soul Taker or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. What was his name?
He had like goggles and with like a hood, and
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
his boots
What
were
was
like
his name?
universal for making cool
This
boots.
dude.
Yeah, what is his name?
Yeah, Soul
Soulkeeper?
Crusher,
There you
Crusher?
go.
Soul Crusher.
There you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I had to do the same thing because I remember I was watching your channel heavy, and I had ended up getting a comic, and he was inside the comic, and I was like, yo, he's missing a lot of stuff. And I remember I just took like pieces of leather and just stuck it together, glued it, painted it. I was like, nah, man, he's missing a lot of stuff. And then his gun wasn't holding up, so I made him a little bandolier piece. Just stuck a little piece of this right here is a piece, a plastic piece that comes on the paintbrushes, and I took that off and glued it to here.
Oh, heck yeah. I couldn't see it at first. I see what you're talking about now. Yeah, heck yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna have to work because he has to have his gun on the back, and then
Oh yeah.
the gun in the picture that you see in the comic, he had this little he had the smoke coming from the gun, but this
Nice.
it came off of it. So I just gotta get like some milli button, stick it back over there. But because of your channel, I had to end up. I was like, yeah, I got to do it right. And every time when I get a Spawn figure, I make sure I'll get the novel to go with it. Like all the people from the Scorched. I had bought this. I had bought the Scorched Volume 1 and 2, so I can know who the hell these people are. Because I didn't know who the hell this was. Plague. I'm like, what the hell's a plague? But it seems like McFarlane just is not doing his Spawn stuff. Like he's not doing it. He's doing more McFarlane. He's doing more Mortal Kombat and Batman's than he's doing Spawn.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, that Mortal Kombat line was like 50% Spawn figures, was it not?
Dude, and my dumbass has every one of them.
Yeah.
Every Mortal
the
Kombat. Every
Even
Mortal,
I have one. And I don't collect Spawn, dude.
the mustard. You got the mustard.
yes, every
I
Mortal
just
The
Kombat.
mustard.
I just sold that one a couple weeks ago.
The mustard spawn.
I was gonna repaint them red. Yeah, I might get that classic. They rebuild that classic one along with the Image Comics line he's doing. I might get that one, but I think it doesn't even have a fabric cape. So I don't know. I'm not a huge Spawn fan. I love the movie and the show when I was a kid. I wasn't supposed to watch the show because it was pretty crazy, but I love that. But I never just been to like, oh, I need these Spawn figures in my collection. I have that OG 2-pack with the Todd McFarlane figure. That's the only thing I have right now.
I
Spawn.
love that one. I
Yeah.
might get a second one of that one.
I love the
This
feet on
one,
McFarlane.
naked Spawn. I liked this one the best.
Oh damn! What the hell is that? What is that called?
This was from the
Inverse?
Mortal Kombat game too, because the Mortal Kombat
Yeah.
game he had like 8 different skins. Um,
And
yeah,
he made a figure for every single one of them.
yeah, I think it was. I think it was the Mortal Kombat game because they also had Injustice, but no, he was the Mortal Kombat one. He had a lot of skins that you can do, and I remember saying, if somebody makes them, I'm gonna buy every one of them, and I do have every one of them. All of
that
them.
Yeah.
that kind of reminds me of like the random multiple figures. I have like 8 peacemakers, the ones from the movie.
Yeah.
And why? I don't know. I just started
Okay.
buying them and
So that
customizing them and
yeah. That brings me to my next
just
question. So FOMO, feeling of missing out. I know you said that you would wait and get them. Okay, so some could call you a shill, not because you like say you love McFarlane so much, but it's because don't you collect every single figure, no matter what?
a, a completionist.
Completionist. So what is the difference?
Yeah. Well, the completionist, you're not really doing it to say like that it's the best line or legends suck and McFarlane is number one. And when you're a completionist, you're only doing it to be able to say I have the whole
Yeah.
collection.
Okay.
So you're not really just like NY says, I have enough Batmans, right? But D Hunter says I have to have all the Batmans.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you got those two perspectives. And a sick, dirty completionist
Like
buys
you.
each figure just to say I have it in my collection. I have every figure. You know what I mean? Now I have kind of taken the foot off the gas just because everything going on and the figures have been getting harder to find and all that stuff. But I still have that little thing in the back of my mind that eventually I'm gonna get as
All
much
of
as
them.
I can of what I missed and have my complete collection. And space is a big thing, right?
Big
You can
Yeah.
proponent.
only
Yep.
you could only collect as much as you can keep. I don't like
Yeah.
doing that tubs, putting them in tubs and in
Oh.
grandma's backyard and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I think if you have the room and you have the display, you want to have an awesome collection. That's a complete. Now the thing about the shells and are you a shell? I think one guy's like, you say you're not a shell, but you're the biggest shell, and I'm like, but a shell like loves everything, no matter if it's good or bad, and he'll say you have to buy this. I think they asked what's that goof's name? We were just talking about him.
Sure.
Shardamus?
Chartemis. They told him, but if you know it's wrong and you know it's not right, why do you still buy it? And he goes, because I love figures. And I'm all like, bro, there's certain things that I just said no, bro. I'm not gonna buy it. It's like it's not worth. I mean, maybe later if I get it on sale or whatever. But I just said no. I'm not. I'm not gonna do it. And that's not a shill because the shill would have said no. We have. You have to buy it. You know, it's great. And there's a lot of times if you really watch my videos, you'll see where I say this is wrong. This is not right. They did not do this right. And that's why I do the videos where I like try and fix as much as I can. Like this is what it should have looked like.
Yeah, yeah,
And a show wouldn't do that. A show would say, "Oh, these are the best figures. You know, this is perfect." And no, bro, they're not perfect. Never.
yeah,
But they're pretty damn good. They're pretty
yeah,
good. And
You damn
they'll
right.
scratch that. They'll scratch that itch.
Yeah.
yeah. That's what's up. Yeah, I feel like for me, shows they either get it for free. They don't get it for free. They just get it to review. And they want you to buy. I think the definition of show is like something like that, like to promote it, or something like that, in some way. But that's why I just want to ask your opinion on it because you're a completionist, like you said. So like you're gonna get it regardless if it's bad. So like even like the live action
Bro, I
stuff and
remember that horrible scarecrow with the tentacles and all that. It was
Oh,
like red and green.
trash.
Remember that
Trash.
scarecrow? Yeah, with the
oh the
like
hat, the
sombrero
hat.
hat. Yeah,
Oh okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
bro.
You had that one, NY.
I
You had that.
I
Yeah,
I bought that figure. I have never touched that figure again in my in 5 years, bro.
yeah,
It's just he's just there with his talons and
yeah,
he's
yeah.
just looking at me
I
and I'm
got you.
like, bro, you're a piece of crap. I go
Yeah,
like that because there's no customizing that. There's no
yeah.
fixing that.
That was New Frontier, right? New Frontier Scarecrow.
Yes, New
Yeah, yeah.
Frontier, but bro, there was no need for that nonsense, bro.
Yeah, I got mine in a box.
Ah,
There he
see,
is.
nah,
Look,
you showed me it the other day. Hey, no, yeah, NY, you gotta go. You gotta go. Okay, so
my eyes.
in that same vein though, so that figure you said that figure didn't need to be made, but like how you said the Dark Knights like need to be made, right? Because and I mean because I'm head and went back on here, but because McFarlane like does crazy stuff, so like doesn't someone out there still like that Scarecrow because that's like their comic or stuff like that?
I get it. That's exactly why I bought it. It's not for me. I don't know it. I don't, and just remember I have that rule. Like when you pick up a figure and you can't put it down, you're like moving them and he's looking like this,
Yeah,
that's a good figure.
that's me
But
right
when you
here.
pick up a figure and you're like, ugh, then that means that no, bro. It's probably not a good figure if you put it, bro. It's not a good figure if you have it for 5 years and you never even touched it.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think, but for you, you're a completionist. So you have to do it. You're
Yeah, I
sacrificing.
bought one.
Yeah,
I bought one and put them in the. I bought two because there is one in the storage in
yeah,
box,
yeah,
but I don't know why I did that. That was like burning money.
yeah, yeah. I said for me, because I just want what I want. You know what I mean? I'll buy it because FOMO. We talked about that earlier. Because I was like, oh, everybody's posting this. I want to get that figure. And if 5 years, not even 5 weeks, 5 days, if I don't like it, I'm gonna post it on Macari. I'll take a loss of $10 on it just because I don't want it in my
Yeah,
collection no more. I don't want to see it.
and, and,
I don't need it. You know what I mean? So
and
that's
why
how
is
I
that?
collect. It's all different for
That's
everybody else.
why is that? Because I've made a video that everybody collects differently.
Yeah,
Everybody has their little, ticks and nuances of how they collect. I think one guy had to pose all of his figures one way, like with the arm like this and like looking at, and he had them all like that. And I don't do that, bro. That's weird.
yeah,
But that's how he collects. That's what
yeah,
he
yeah,
likes.
yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, yeah. But with me, I just want space and poses. But like I understand like how you and White collect. I understand that too. So I'm saying I'm not hating on it at all. Um, maybe just the inbox collectors, but you do both though, right? So that's why I'll give you a pass, Bones. Just I'll give you a pass on that because you still open them out, let them breathe. But you do have your DC was it classics and
Bro,
your
in my storage, I have like pretty much I'd say 85% of all the McFarlane stuff in box,
Damn,
just there, like
damn.
stacked up. So one day, eventually, hopefully they'll be the way I had that DC Classics wall,
That
like
wall,
just
yeah.
all.
Yeah, that's beautiful. I
Heck
I,
yeah.
I want to see that with the McFarlane. I gotta see that.
I,
Yeah.
I was seeing a video, bro. I wish I would have saved it. And it's like a toy store, and there's a girl,
Oh,
you know, pretty nice looking girl, and she's walking into, and she goes, "This is our toy store, blah 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 blah," and she starts like, "This is whatever. This is the Funkos. This is like," she's showing all the different types. You know what she said, bro? She goes, "This is my favorite part of the whole store." You know what it was?
no.
All
What?
the McFarlane, bro.
Oh,
DC
shit.
Multiverse, like that, like stacked up and on a wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she goes, "This is my favorite part of the whole story." And she like started getting some and like looking at them, and I was like, "Bro, I should have like recorded that piece so I could show it."
Yeah.
Like, there's people that really enjoy the line, bro. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like,
Yeah, heck yeah.
if
I
you
love the
don't, that's
blue.
fine.
The blue, yeah. The boxes are a little chunky, but you know what? I still have like my favorites in box. Like the Batman Begins trilogy, all that. I have all the figures mint on in box because that's my favorite
You,
Batman movie. And I got
you
them.
know, one time someone was talking crap. What is that?
It's my
Oh, the
favorite.
Oh
mustard,
yeah.
the mustard and ketchup.
My favorite. I'll
Hey,
never
it's
take that
unique.
one.
It's
Never
unique, and
take
it
that
has the label
one. Love it. I love it.
platinum.
Yeah, I love
Hey,
this that they did
yeah,
this. This is
and
my
that's
favorite.
you, and that's you, and I love it that you love it, man.
I saw a couple of those at Walmart, like just randomly, like the Flash, and I forget which one the
Batman.
other one was, but I
Yeah,
was like, bro, those have been out for like a year.
yeah. A lot of Walmarts are re-upping on them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, they said they were
I'm
gone
gonna
from
get.
Walmart. They came back with a
I'll
vengeance.
probably remember that too. Oh, bro, McFarlane, they don't sell them at Walmart, bro.
Yeah,
All my Walmarts have them. You know
yeah.
what
Hey,
I've noticed is that
you made a video
I made
saying
a
that
whole
they were gone
video.
though.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
I said they moved them to the video
yeah.
section.
The
And
entertainment
people were
section.
like, "No, that's not true." And then a couple months later, McFarlane made a video. He goes, "Hey, if you're looking for our stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
it's in the
The
it's
cyborg
in the
Superman.
entertainment.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's in the entertainment."
Todd McFarlane
I
here.
knew it. I knew it, bro.
This right here.
You, one of my prized possessions is they told me not to buy that gray Catwoman,
Oh, the
the
platinum.
the platinum,
That
because
thing
it
goes
was
for
40
hot
bucks
money.
on it was 40 bucks on what's that store? Big Bad Toy Store?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, love that store.
Bro, I snatched that up with the quickness.
Heck
And
yeah.
sure enough, now it's like you can't get it, bro.
It's
Hell
like a
no.
hundred.
Forget it.
Yeah.
120,
Either of them.
120.
Either of those Catwoman's. The Nightfall. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no,
I have
hell no.
mine. I have mine. She's thick too.
That's my favorite Catwoman.
Heck yeah. She's thick. She's thick, bro. I mean, I don't collect those crazy anime figures like these other gooners do, but I appreciate a good comic accurate thick woman in my life.
Yeah, yeah.
Shoot. All right, so
She
Bones.
was
Oh, go ahead.
she
Go
was
ahead, Bones.
she was packing heat too.
She was double double pistol shooters, and she got a big ass whip. She made Indiana Jones like a little bitch with that whip, or like last whatever it's called. That thing was huge. That's what she said. All right, Bones. I got another question real quick. Out of like 100 questions I got to ask, but I won't ask them all. Right now, at this moment, you don't got to answer if you don't want to. But who? All right, two part. Do you watch other YouTubers, toy tubers, and who do you recommend, or who do you actually genuinely watch? You don't got to say us because we know you watch us every day.
Well, I like a lot of the underground, right?
Heck yeah.
So there's a lot of big ones that kind of irk me. There's like this one guy, Kyle. You know what I'm talking about?
With the
Kyle.
wrestling figures?
Yes,
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
he's a goofy
Cowboy.
looking guy.
Yeah. But he
Now,
doesn't
a
ship
lot of
them
people
figures though.
like him. A
Yeah.
lot of people like him, and I've seen comments that people are like, "Oh, Kyle, you inspired me to." I'm like, "Bro, are you serious?"
Yeah, no.
I'm like, "Bro." Now, the thing about him is, you could tell he like reviews McFarlane just to review
Yeah.
McFarlane. You know
Just
what
to
I
make a
mean?
video.
He
Yeah.
doesn't. It's not for him, or he doesn't collect it, or I don't know what he does. But you could just tell the way he does it that he's like, oh God, McFarlane. But he
Yeah.
does it because people were watching it.
Yeah.
Now, I have said that even I noticed that a lot of views kind of like went down a little bit. Like when McFarlane lost the license, you could see like where videos used to get a lot of hits, they kind of started like losing hits.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that was like enthusiasm, like you lost enthusiasm, you lost a little bit of speed, like punch, but I could see it. And that's about the time I was kind of like, ugh, tired, boss. I'm like,
Like Green Mile.
I don't know if I
Stevie
could crank
King.
out the vids. I
Yeah.
don't know
Yeah.
if I could crank out the vids like before, but anybody like that I could tell just does it like, you know, for doing it, not for the love of it.
Yeah.
Or they have a negative look on McFarlane where each time they have to say like, oh, this is pretty good, but it sucks. Then I kind of like don't even acknowledge them. Like I'm just kind of like,
Oh
and there's a
God.
couple of them. I think even
He was just.
Chartemis was reviewing a lot of McFarlane's at
He
one
was.
point.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, look, bro, which one did he review that made me laugh?" He reviewed one, and then he said that he never got the Nightfall, that like blue and gray one, that platinum or the
Batman.
gold label. Yeah, the Nightfall one, the original one, the like blue with gray.
Yeah.
I have it right here.
The NYCC one or no?
The Azrael.
Oh,
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I have that one right there too. Yeah, the light
this one?
blue, baby blue one.
Yes.
Oh, you customized yours,
You
all right.
Yeah.
you know what he said? He goes, "There's one figure I never found." He goes, "It's that Azrael." He goes, "But if any of my viewers would like to send it to me, just send it to me." And I was like, "Oh my God, bro! Look
Yeah.
at this guy. Really?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Man." I
Ah,
was just like, "Ne, nélese, nélese."
You know,
but yeah.
even though
Right?
Even though Asriel was a prick, he's one dude who I have all his iterations, and I'll
I do too. I have a show.
never sell
Hey,
none of them. None of
Jean
them. I have
Claude.
Yeah.
all of
What
them.
is his name? Jean Claude Van Damme? No, I'm just kidding.
Jean
Yeah.
Paul Valley.
Valley.
Jean-Paul Vallée.
Valley, yeah.
Yeah. John Paul Valley.
Yeah. Hey, but Bones, I was referring to not Shartimus, but the other guy who loves DC Multiverse. You know what I'm talking about? Come on,
Yeah, I don't want to
Spider.
say it.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I
you know what I'm
know.
talking about though.
There's a couple.
Dark Spider.
Yeah, there's a couple of those guys, bro. And those
Yeah,
guys are the best. Why? Because they saw that when they talk crap about McFarlane,
yeah,
they got like triple
hella
the
views.
views they would
Yeah,
get, bro. And they're like, "Oh, I found it. This is what I this is
Yep.
gonna be my new thing." And
yeah.
and what do I say, bro? That's fine. Like, do what you gotta do. But I'm not gonna watch it.
Right.
I'm not gonna be like, "Oh yeah, no, bro." Like that. But I always said that McFarlane hate like really pays, bro. It does. It
Dude.
pays for itself.
Yes, yeah.
And
I
maybe
think
and maybe and maybe that's their honest opinion, bro. That's fine. You know?
You said that perfectly when even me when I took my stance against that $40 a figure wave, and then I made my review. I made my ranting video on it. That thing got 1,000 and something views on it. The comments was crazy, but that was me being real. I was not spending $40 on each figure because I felt like it was wrong. I felt like there was something corrupted about that set, that wave, which I still don't have. I still don't have to this day, and you're not going to find them. You're not going to find them at all. I think maybe I found one figure out of that wave. I think it was the pirate guy. I got him, but that's it. I genuinely did not like the fact that McFarlane was charging the $40, and it seemed like it was like, either buy it now or it's gone forever. I was like, oh well, it's just gonna have to be gone forever. I'm not gonna have them. and I have no problem with not having them because look what this dude. This dude's coming back out with he's back out with Adam Smasher, and I'm gonna get him. You know what I'm saying? But at that time, that was me being real. And like you said, there's a lot of these dudes who just bash McFarlane in all their videos. It's always something negative, 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 negative. But the views, people love the negativity. Negativity creates controversy. And I'm like, okay, I'm just not one of them dudes. I'd rather have my 110 views of the same loyal people that I got here than have 1,000 views of people who just want to crap on a product because they personally don't like it. I love McFarlane. I got other lines. I do collect Marvel Legends. All right, I love my Spider-Man figures. I love them, but I don't tell people buy McFarlane. Don't buy Marvel Legends. Only buy the ones you want. Buy whatever the hell you like. I always tell people pay your bills first and buy whatever you like. I got a damn Super 7 Godzilla figure sitting over here. And those damn things go for $90. I waited until Amazon dropped it for $55. Then I jumped on it because I may love that line. I may love Godzilla, but I'm not spending $90 on a Godzilla. Hell no, no way. And I'm not going to jump on YouTube just for the views and crap on something just so I can get some people talking in the comments. I'd rather have nobody than to have a bunch of people just spewing hate. I'm good. Not gonna do it. Right around.
And you bring up a good point, and that point was that this is kind of like a luxury. You know what I mean? For me to be sitting here with figures and I'm able to, go to the store and eat steak and eggs and everything
Sheesh.
I do, that's a luxury, bro. That's a luxury because a lot of people don't have that luxury, or they
Yeah,
got their own problems that their life is not going good. So for me to get mad because McFarlane put the wrong symbol on somebody's belt, I just think I'm not gonna do it, bro. I'm not. Because it's not worth it. It's not a big problem for or people get mad because he released this version instead of this version. Bro, he released the version he wanted to. You could buy it or you could not buy it. But there is people that are worried about living their life or even eating, and that's something I cannot get over. Like that, I could just put in the back of my mind.
yeah,
We're damn lucky to be able to collect and live our lives and have our families and there's people that don't have that luxury, bro. So I would say enjoy your life and be happy with what you have than to be going to other people's channels and saying that they suck and you're wasting all your money and like bro that's I don't have time to spread that to people. I only have time for myself and my life and people that are cool with me and why waste your time on people that don't like what you do or want to get you all riled up? It's not worth it, bro. It's not worth it.
Yeah.
You,
Speaking of riled
you
up,
know who, but you know who I really want to tell you that's cool is 5 points of our what is it?
yeah, yeah, I love him. I love his
Yeah.
channel.
Yeah.
5 points for articulation. Do
Scott,
do do do.
right? Now people now one time I was like playing with him and I had talked to him before and I said maybe you're like that goofball from 5 points of articulation, but I was just saying it like messing around, like ribbing him. I wasn't really doing it like with hate. I was doing it like if he sees this, he's gonna be like, "Shut up, bro," whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
But a lot of people were like, "Hey, don't be talking about other people." And I was like, "Bro, are you living in the real world? You better go to church and pray or something,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
there's people out here that are not gonna care about your feelings or care." And I know that guy. I'm just messing with him, saying that because I was saying that he wished the mega figures could you could swap heads on the mega figures because he does a lot of videos where he like swaps all the heads
Oh.
like on
Okay. Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know what I'm
Yeah.
talking
I
about?
seen the Superman swap head video. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, so he goes through like every head, even if it's nightmare fuel, even if it looks like crap. And he's like, this is this head. Like, oh God, you're all like,
Uh,
oh. But I was just playing around saying that if he could switch all the heads on the mega figures, he would. Because
yeah.
that's like his main. Oh,
Spin.
bro,
Yeah.
don't talk about. He has a good channel. I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm just messing around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't get all. your panties riled up.
Yeah, booty hurt.
But that is a good channel, bro. And I subscribed to him when he had like 500 subscribers, and now he like blew everybody. He's like way up there, bro.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
Yeah, I've heard about him. I don't know if I'm subscribed to him though.
yeah. That,
five points of
It's IPOA
articulation.
reviews.
Yeah, he's funny, bro. He makes some funny jokes and he does
yeah.
like cool comparisons and
Yeah, look, I'm showing right now. Can you hear that? All right, yeah. I want to show the whole video. Yeah, yeah, this guy right here. Okay, so he has a bone seal of approval, 5 points articulation.
and
Heck yeah.
and then when McFarlane lost the license, he made a video and he said, "Don't forget me." Like
Oh, okay, that's his whole thing though, huh? Like
like
he's
telling people like that his channel's still gonna keep going and but I was like, bro, don't sweat it, bro. I mean,
bro, his
people are
highest
gonna
viewed
still
video is a NECA video. NECA
yeah, because
Jason.
he does a lot of comparisons. He does a lot of like
Ah,
comparing lines and figures and
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I mean, damn, they get views, so
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
He has a good channel, bro. And I saw him when he barely started making videos.
36,000 subscribers. Jesus. Okay, yeah, that's what's up. That is what's up. Dang, freaking NY just dipping. All right, Bones. I got a couple more questions for you. Then we can wrap this up. We just hit 2 hours, 2 hours and 1 minute. Well, we were on pretty late, so we're making up for it right now. Okay, so theoretically, just think about this. You're in space right now, just a vacuum. Do you ever see yourself stopping collecting? Ever?
I at this point I'll have to say no because even if I was to get shackled by a female,
Sheesh.
which I'm not, but if I was to settle down and I would still have like my thing to do, you know. I would give her everything she wanted. I would do whatever she wanted, but I would have to have my room where I do, what I do. And she'll be like, man, this is weird. Well then,
Yeah.
get to stepping.
The 40-year-old
Because if you
virgin.
don't can't yeah, if you can't take me for what I like, then it's, no bueno. But I could see myself being older and just right there doing some custom work because
What? Okay.
I just like doing it.
Yeah. With some
And another
thick
thing,
glasses on.
yeah, another thing you got to think about is once the Mattel line comes in, that's going to open up a whole new, you know, thing collecting DC figures
Yeah.
where there's going to be content, there's going to be figures, there's going to be, you know, conversations about what's right and what's wrong and blah blah blah. McFarlane was better than Mattel, you never know. And that's gonna push us, for the next couple of years where we're gonna be, you know, having content to do for the figures.
Yeah. So are you
Hey,
hoping for the best? Like, oh, like,
for Mattel,
yeah, yeah. Like, why wouldn't you, right?
yeah, I'm
Yeah.
hoping that they do the best they could do, but I'm also hoping that McFarlane has like a piece in it, kind of. If he doesn't, that's fine. We got a lot of figures to look at, a lot of figures to buy. But if he could keep like his foot in there somehow, that'll be interesting. Very
Yeah.
interesting.
It's like the
That's
page punchers, right?
we spoke of that
Hmm.
before. Like if he can keep doing the 7 inch, even if they just limit him to the page punchers only, and let Mattel do their 6 inches, because you have that now. You got Spin Master making DC. You got Sonic and DC figures being made. You got
Oh yeah.
Mondo. You got Mondo toys. You got freaking what was we talking about? Mafex, Mafex. A lot of people got the DC license, so let them rock. A lot of people got the Marvel license, let them rock.
You yeah, you know Mattel's gonna do a crossover of He-Man and
Oh
DC,
yeah,
bro.
Of
Easily.
course, of course. And
yeah.
and most of us who got, because I have Motu figures. I got a ton of them, but they don't blend with Marvel Legends. I can't put He-Man next to Spider-Man, but I can put He-Man next to Batman. Yeah, I can put him next to him perfectly. We have other 7-inch lines, but it seems like going back to that other topic, everybody just loves the crap on McFarlane. There's other 7-inch lines, but it's like everybody's blind to that. You know,
Yeah.
even CT Toys, some of those figures they kind of almost scale to McFarlane, and they're a bootleg company, right? But their figures look great.
And they're super cheap.
Exactly. Exactly. You can get them. You can get them on eBay, $40. You get them on AliExpress. You know, what I mean, $30, $20, and they look great. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing where it's gonna go because we already got a handful of people we could be watching. I
Oh
myself
yeah,
I myself will just be calling it a quits.
yeah,
Will I get tempted if I see it in the store? If it's a figure that McFarlane didn't make, I'll probably get tempted. But I probably just be like, I gotta fight the urge. But I'm actually looking forward to it. I don't want to see them fail just because they knocked McFarlane out the box. I don't feel that way at
yeah.
all.
Robot. Did we read this comment or no? I think we mentioned him earlier. But Pac Photo says, "Gonna catch replay. Miss you, Bones. We got link the crew up together one more time. Heck yeah! Shout out Pac. Pac will be on the stream one day as well. But yeah, for me personally, like I said, I told you NY. I'm just gonna be picking up if they make cool mega figures. Mattel for me personally, just because I just collect what I collect. Like I said, like I don't have Mayfeg's version of these Marvel Legends, so like I just want my one version of the things I love. So McFarlane has like the perfect versions for me, especially once I customize them. So I don't need to collect another line, and especially since they are 6 inches. Like I can't get a 6 inch Superman. I mean, if it's like a cool one, I might get one or something like that. But like I'm not gonna do like a whole shelf of Mattel or anything like that. But if they have mega figures, like a cool Killer Croc or cool like King Shark. We didn't get a cool King Shark yet, right, from the comic line. Like if they do that, then I'm most likely gonna pick that up just because we don't have that yet from McFarlane. But if it can replace a mega figure, then I'll pick it up too. But yeah, I'm not gonna be collecting them, and I probably won't be making videos on them when I come back. So that's me though. But like I said, I hope to keep watching your videos, Bones, and then whenever NY and all the other people make Mattel videos, I'll still watch them. Of course, 'cause I'm not collecting them, so I'm still gonna watch them just to see what they're all about. But
Yeah, it'll
yeah,
probably be the same course as that. At first, it's gonna be hot. Like people are gonna really be talking about it and making videos about it. Depending on how Mattel does, it's either gonna go up a little and playing out, or it's not gonna be the same. They
Yeah.
don't have that hate. They don't have that hate that McFarlane has.
No, no.
yeah,
Because everybody's gonna be so happy finally that
Yeah.
their Batman can match up with Spider-Man.
yeah.
Let's
I
see.
can't wait, bro. I can't
Let's
wait, honestly.
let's see because a big part of that is that their He-Man and the wrestling figures are almost 7 inch. It's pretty close. So I don't see why they would make the new DC figures 6 inch when their lines that they're making right now are way past 6 inch. They're huge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So once we get that little bit of information, that's gonna tell people a lot of what's gonna happen. So
yeah.
we'll just have to
Shoot,
wait and see.
yeah. No, if they actually were 7 inches, I would actually complete it. I mean, I'll actually not complete it, but like actually like replace like a Justice League team, like if their figures are actually better than McFarlane. But 7 inches though, yeah, I'm not gonna use a 6 inch just because can't go back. Rowdy Ross says the Legends are close to 6.5 inches now. Yeah, I think so. I think that's what they're based on because a Thor figure, a Thor Marvel Legends scales with a McFarlane figure, I think. So it's like
Oh,
he's at
oh,
seven
oh, oh.
inches. So
So
yeah, they're
they've been
definitely
upping
moving
their
up for sure.
scale. They've been upping their scale secretly.
Yeah,
Yes.
they haven't been true 6 inch in a
Yeah.
while. Yeah,
That's exactly what they're doing.
yeah. I
Exactly.
forgot which line is true 6 inch because those are typically smaller, but it's not the. That or the WWE Ultimates, right? They're pretty big too. Or are they good? I
Or
don't know.
that's another thing about like Mayfix, right? They're like,
Oh
oh,
yeah, yeah.
they're
They're
superior to
small.
McFarlane and blah 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 blah. And but there's a lot of points that they have against them. Point number one, they only make popular figures because they know they have to sell them. So they
Yep.
make a lot of a lot of Batman characters, Superman. You don't break away from that because they need to sell their, $100 figures. And if they make an obscure figure that nobody buys, why are they going to waste their time?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you're never going to see what's the guy from Milestone that we just got?
I don't know. We
The guy
got
from
like two.
Milestone,
I don't know. We got two
Icon,
obscure characters. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Icon. Yeah.
Icon.
Yeah. The black dude. Yeah. Yeah.
You're never going to see Mayfix make Icon, bro. Never. I doubt it.
No,
I
definitely
really doubt it.
no.
Yeah.
Who would want to
No,
spend $90 on a dude like that they never heard of?
exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly.
We dig deep. We hear these characters. I still haven't got him yet either, but I know where he's at. I know three different websites that have him and still got him for good price.
Yeah.
But McFarlane has made me dig deep and maybe go on to a comic historian and all these type of dudes on YouTube and go, okay, who is this guy about? And I'll watch and see. I'm like, damn, this dude got some power. Like when I watched the Superman movie, I didn't know this dude, Mr. Terrific, has so much power. You know what I'm saying? It made me want that figure more, and I can't even find that figure still.
Which one? The comic one?
No, the Mr. Terrific from the Superman movie.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I
People are
can't
using
find
that
that
to
now.
customize the comic one, though, right? To replace
Good.
that
Yeah.
that jacket. Did you
It's
do that,
great.
Bones? I thought you did that. You did? I was considering it, but I don't know. It was cool. Maybe it'll fall apart one day like the Hot Toys pleather stuff does, but
Oh
that
man.
day I'll get that movie terrific for like $2 in 2027. Um, Rowdy Ross said, I think Mattel will be smart and scale the legends. The wrestling figures are barely 1/10. They know what people want, and it would prevent a lot of people from getting another DC line. Yeah, I feel like they'll come out with classics too. Like they wouldn't do what McFarlane did. They just want to
Yeah.
get the
But
people
but
who
the
are McFarlane fans and the people who weren't, like all at once.
but for sure the He-Man line that they're doing is 7 inch.
Yes.
Th
Yeah,
those
yeah,
Yes.
those figures are huge.
Yeah. I'm looking. I'm
yeah.
looking at them now. They literally scale. I got my McFarlane. Oh God. I got my Motu figures standing right next to my Super 7 Power Rangers. They scale absolutely the same, flawlessly the same, 7 inches. And if I put Batman
Okay.
over there, it's the same thing. When I put the NECA figures, RoboCop, Jason,
The core.
a
Yeah.
Predator figure, they all scale perfectly. That's why I was like, yeah, I like my 7 inch figures. Damn it, damn that.
So do you? So Bones, do you actually mix the lines? Like, would that ever be an issue for you? I mean, this is all DC,
No,
right? Mm,
yeah, I'm mainly a DC figure
yeah,
collector,
yeah.
but I do the horror, but that's in another room
Another. Yeah.
where I have my horror stuff, and then I do the NECA. I really like those the Phantom figures from
Oh, the
the
Phantom of the Opera.
no, the Phantom from Defenders of the Earth and all that.
Oh, oh
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Yeah.
Flash Gordon and
yeah.
Ming. I thought those were, but once again, all the same body.
Oh,
Like,
they are.
yeah, they all have the same butt. They just
Yeah.
add parts, to make it.
Oh,
So that's like, ugh.
no, those are pretty good figures. You use that flash head, right, for Aquaman, your classic
Oh
Aquaman.
yeah, remember? People to this day are like, oh, that's an awesome Aquaman.
I'm still waiting
Like
for
that's
mine. Like
that head's
that.
perfect.
Yeah,
And,
I need a
you know,
classic Aquaman just like that. Like mine right now is like mine is a kit bash of oh shoot of there's two Aquamans, Page Punchers and
oh
that
yeah, yeah,
classic man. Yeah. So,
That looks cool.
but like with
yeah. It looks cool.
that Flash Gordon Aquaman, like that's what I would want. Like I would replace that with this if I got that. But from McFarlane, just like right off the bat. But
There,
yeah.
there's one NECA Flash figure that has two heads. One of them
Oh
has
really?
like a metal band, like the head wrap, like the gear headgear, and the
Yeah.
other one is that head. The other one is that plain head that I used for the Aquaman. That's why I did it because I had the two heads, and then it just looks a lot better.
No, yeah, it looks like perfect. That's what I want. We've gotten the ones with the black pants right before. Which one was that? You know what I'm talking about? The black pants are in the different trunks, and then we've gotten
Remember that Flashpoint Aquaman where he's like screaming or whatever?
oh yeah, yeah, that's black pants, and he's like more red, right, on top with the black mouth.
Yeah, that's that's like you're hired, bro. Your mouth opens wide enough, and then and then and then. Oh, remember New York? Remember I like cut his mouth to make it like small, like
I did too. I did it too. When I seen your video, I did it. I heated him up. I closed his mouth. I made a video on it, and I said, "Here's what you can do to fix it." I think a week later, his mouth opened right back up.
I thought you put teeth in there, Bones. Like you did.
No.
I fixed it somehow, bro, but it was
Yeah. Oh.
hard.
Nah, yeah, I remember seeing that. It actually looked way better.
Yeah.
It actually
Oh,
looked way
And
better.
see that kind of goes with the side eye is that you wouldn't
Oh
mind
yeah.
that head so much if you had an alternate, just normal head, you know? But since
dude,
he had
he looks like
that
something out of a horror
screaming,
movie.
yeah.
Damn.
Since he had that screaming head, you could only have him like in a like you know like he's getting ready to go to war or whatever.
Yeah.
Hell
He might
yeah.
attack you.
Yeah.
But
Ay.
Or if he just got his arm cut off.
yeah, this guy's sick.
That's still my favorite.
Yeah, yeah. I always like that look, having
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
hook arm or whatever the heck it's called. All right. And while you have any other questions or Bones, I think I got like two more before we can wrap this up.
What are you gonna do, Bones, if the let's say Mattel drops their figures next year, they come out with their first, let's say, five in a wave, and each figure $35.99.
Sheesh. I never thought about the price. That's crazy.
Yeah, I never, you know.
But you see the prices with Marvel with
Bro.
Mattel, everything with Mattel up and
Yeah.
up and up and up because here's where you talk crap about people. Mattel heads don't stop buying. When I was buying the WWE figures, I would have maybe, let's say, 10 different wrestlers who had a whole bunch of attires, and I had every one of them lined up. To me, I was like, what the hell am I doing? I had AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens is one of the worst. All he does is change his shirt. He wears the same shorts all the time.
Yeah.
And I had 25 Kevin Owens. I had 45 Jeff Hardys. AJ Styles, the same thing. He changes his tights every now and then. And I'm like, what the hell am I doing? Oh, and Seth Rollins. Those was the main killers. To this day, they still make those same guys. Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan only wore gold, gold and yellow, gold and red, or the NWO black. They're
Yeah.
still making Hogan figures, and these people are still buying them like they never had them before. So Mattel knows, they know that their people are going to always keep on buying over and over and over, no matter how many they drop. They can make 400 John Cenas. Somebody's going to have all 400 John Cenas, and it's
Even
crazy.
I have one. I have one. That's it.
I used to have 30,
Yeah.
so there you go.
Hey, and John Cena's my favorite wrestler too. As a kid.
Exactly. And he's got the looks. He changes his shirts all the time. So every time they drop, when they dropped 20 this year alone, especially with his
Yeah.
retirement run, because he's
Dude,
every show he's got a new shirt on, and they're
I
making.
still think no one can make a good John Cena head sculpt. Like the Peacemaker one sucked. And I feel like a lot of the WWE ones suck too. Like you gotta get like a custom John
Yeah.
Cena head for those figures. Like some of the
You,
older
you
figures
know,
have better hair sculpts, I feel like.
you know what I'm gonna have to do is first we gotta see what it looks like, the product,
Yeah.
and I'm probably gonna change up my collecting and just buy one of each to open. I'm not gonna do the inbox anymore.
Oh shit.
It just depends what it looks like. what they look
Yeah.
like.
Dang.
And the thing
So
about this line, because you already have the original line, they can't touch none of that stuff. They can't. If they touch any of that stuff, now you're just buying duplicates, like Mattel likes to do. And that's where I'm going to be jumping into my videos, and I'm going to make a hate rant video. I'm
hey,
like,
you'll
wait,
get
wait,
views. You'll
I'm
get
going.
views.
They made this 10 years ago. Don't buy them. But yeah, they're going to have to do. They're going to have to do what They're going to have to do what McFarlane did, and they're going to have to dig deep into those comic pages and pull out characters that nobody ever made. They have to. And then maybe that's going to make me go, well, you know what? They got me.
Yeah. For me, it's going to be the mega figs. And the price, too. They should bring it up. I don't know why I've never seen anybody bring that up. Like how much they think the price is going to be on
Dude,
these. I imagine they're going to have to match Legends. So it'll be
2026
$27.99.
is going to be a big deal because they're going to be, and then you're going to have those right in the same aisle next to Legends. So everybody's going to be buying a Spider-Man to go with Batman. Captain
Yeah.
America now is going to finally get off those pegs because Captain America is the biggest beggar. All right, especially the single-carded movie figure one. People are going to actually buy
MCU.
that one now just to fight against Batman.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're going
Hey,
to see what happens.
that's why they moved McFarlane to the collector's
Exactly.
space.
Get him
And
away. We don't want him.
that's crazy, right? They're like, oh, you know what? He's the same thing as NECA. They're too
Mm-hmm.
big.
Yeah.
Just put him
Get
over
him.
there. But the Spin Master stuff can say though. The Spin Master stuff and the kid stuff can say.
And that,
Yes.
and that, I, I hadn't bought a lot of those NECA figures in a while. I ended up buying the Halloween H2O and
Oh,
um
nice.
the Halloween, I don't know, Resurrection or no, part six. Uh, part six. Bro, them prices is crazy, bro.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
NECA prices.
What are they like
I was
37
like,
now?
Out of control.
well, yeah, it just looked like $40
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah, basically.
Straight
Yeah.
up, $40. You see, me and my wife been watching these videos where people are buying the NECA blind boxes, and I'm like, my wife loves horror, so I'm like, we're gonna
Yeah.
get a blind box of the horror figures.
Oh,
Some
what?
people have been getting some bangers, and then
Nah, dude.
some
Yeah.
people have been getting some crap.
Yeah, I've been seeing that. Like, here's a freaking Back to the Future and like all this bullshit as yeah. I would
Like,
never buy one of those, dude. I would never buy $200, $50. Nah, bro. It's gonna be Gargoyles and Back to the Future and uh some Jason or something like that. I'm good on NECA. The last one I bought was that new Leatherface. I got that from Walmart a couple months ago. That's like the newest NECA I got. But my horror shelf is complete as of now.
the
It's
last,
it's
the
pretty
last,
sick.
the last NECA figure I bought was that NECA Prey, the clear one with the
Oh,
blue over it.
Predator. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I
I see.
got one of those somewhere. Yeah,
I love a good Predator figure.
yeah, heck yeah.
And then of course Predator matches with people. He's fought Wolverine. He's fought Batman. He
Facts.
goes there. So it's like you got
And then
to.
like they could scale anyway, so like
You got to
it could
have
be
in your
big.
collection. He was in Mortal
Heck,
Kombat. He
heck yeah.
fits.
Yeah, I got the Prey and I got the Snake one, like the Snake something Predator from Predator 2 or 3, something like that. Yeah, I still haven't opened them yet, but those are pretty cool. But yeah, and my horror stuff is fine. I got my Mount Rushmore of horror people, and that's all I need. And
Nice.
some extra stuff, like some the Werewolf from London or whatever. I got stuff like that,
Oh,
just because it's pretty
yeah,
cool for the price.
that's a nice one. Yeah,
Yeah,
That was a great figure. I should have jumped on that.
yeah,
That was a
he's
great
huge,
figure.
dude. I got him
Yeah.
like posed up like that. He's just reaching for the moon.
And he could fit with anything. You could put him with anything.
Yeah, I had him eating the kids from the Halloween with 3 season of the witch, whatever. He's eating those kids. Pretty cool.
You gotta do it. Kids gotta get their their just desserts too.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of that, I am a fan of the blind box or the blind something for the Chucky. Like you can just get like a good guy box and just a random figure. That's
Yeah,
kind of cool. I don't know how much it costs. I haven't got any of them. I just have like the ultimate Chucky, but I think that's pretty cool for NECA to be doing that. They still do other stuff, that
yeah,
Marvel Legends and McFarlane don't do. I think their ultimates are better than freaking Marvel Legends Maximum. You know what I mean?
yeah.
That was 35, well, now 40 for ultimate, and then 50 for a freaking maximum. Yeah,
I still
that's
don't
what I'm
know.
saying. I collect all this shit, so I'm still gonna buy it
Yeah,
if I like it. I just won't buy imports. I don't do that. I can't pay $100 for a 6-inch figure in my life. But
No, definitely not.
all right, so I think I asked all the good questions. Right? You have any more chat or NY?
No,
Bef-
I'm definitely good, brother. I'm happy he came through.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I just won't take
Yeah,
up much more time. We're about to hit 2 hours and 30 minutes. Pretty long stream. Hey, we could go 3 more hours. I mean, if you guys wanted to, but I feel like we gotta cut a good thing when it's going.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. So Bones, definitely. Anytime you want to come back, you come back. But hopefully we can invite you back for sure. Anytime the stream is
yeah.
long, it's a good stream.
Cool,
All right.
man.
So
Yeah. Keep collecting, keep hunting, keep customizing. You guys take care, stay safe, take care of yourselves, and we'll see each other again.
yeah.
And keep your black stands.
And your flight sense. Yeah. All right. Keep collecting, guys. Let's get it.